to.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to the dinner party with a bag of nails. We totally promise that this food is not poisoned. Yeah, we took a week off last week, recharged some batteries, and now we're back playing D&D. You may notice we are lacking a burrito. Burrito will not be here this week or next week. It's summertime. You know, people are gonna do things. They have lives.
Ew.
So...
I'm a message her abuse right now. I did not realise this was the case.
Well...
Wait, I'll say to her.
She's traveling right now, so she's probably not gonna get your message. Anyway... How's everyone? I hope everyone's doing all right. I'm doing fine. Let's do a round table. Prue, how are you doing today? Who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Prue. I'm doing pretty good today. I got my first dose of vaccine yesterday. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Hey, if you're watching this and you're over 25 and you live in the UK, you can book a vaccine now. Go do it. You'll get a nice little Pfizer, maybe a Moderna if you're in some locations. Who knows?
Has your cell phone signal improved?
What?
Has your cell phone signal improved since?
No, but I can now get all the teaspoons out of the drawer and stick them to my forehead.
Nice.
I heard people get an urge to buy Windows products or Microsoft products.
No, but I did chant "I love Bill Gates" 3 times into the mirror this morning against my own will. So
fair.
All hail Bill Gates.
Bloody Mary, you say it 3 times and Bill Gates appears and then murders you.
I mean, he is a single Pringle now, ladies.
I just had to apply to Oxford University. I had it quite easy, to be fair.
Oh damn!
Play.
Nice.
Go.
I'm doing really well today because my housemate graduated from university. Well, they handed in their final assignment. We'll see if they pass. I mean, he's an extremely intelligent person, so I think he's going to be fine. And so I drank champagne, and it was cute. I bought a bottle of champagne for everybody. I'm having a nice day. I'm playing Z today, everyone. She's an arcane archer human, so she just does sick flips and shoots arrows and is like, please tell me about archaeology. Tell me everything you know about archaeology. So that's her. To imagine Tomb Raider, but a bit of a bitch.
All right.
Tomb Raider.
I got lost somewhere in that intro, but I think that's because we went in a weird
Yeah,
circle.
sorry, Kirk. I did take us down a windy, twisty path through the forest, over the hills,
right.
across the river.
Rob, how are you doing today, and who are you playing?
Chat, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm hot as balls, right? There's not a lot going on down below here.
That's self-confidence.
There's not a lot going on down below here. I would be full on Donald Ducking right now if it weren't for us being live on twitch.tv/CoatedCajunRPG. But I'm okay. Life is happening. Life is scary, but it is happening. And I think in positive ways, even though I'm sad a lot of the time. But hey, here we be playing D&D. Oh, it rhymes. So your boy is playing Baylor Agartha, who's like some 6-foot beautiful masculine hunk of white furred cat meat, a barbarian of sorts, who is probably far too trusting of the situation that we are currently in. So shenanigans may ensue, as they always do. So I'm very excited to be here, Kirk. I've been looking forward to playing D&D with you crazy fuckers. So let's go.
All right. Well, I mean, that's all that really matters. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, wait. Neve, how are you doing, and who are you playing?
Wow.
I'm alright. I'm on annual leave now until next, like a week on Monday, because tomorrow's my birthday.
Get in.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
sick!
A
You a
whole-
Gemini?
25, and it's stressing me out.
Oh,
Mate.
yeah.
You're stressed about coming 25. Get out of here.
Right, the main
You're
reason,
such a baby.
and my colleague agreed with me at work, is that you changed an age bracket on forms.
Yeah,
And
if you were on
starting to-
X Factor, you'd have to be in the over 25s category,
And-
which is just an entire category.
I don't watch X Factor. I like
Such a
actually.
I love
broad
I love my
category.
sister dearly, but there is absolutely no chance that she'd ever get anywhere on X Factor.
So yeah, it's the fact that you change your box. You no longer tick 18 to 24. You have to tick 25 to 29. It's freaking me out a little bit. I'll be honest.
You can get the 20. I was going to be like, you can get the 25 to 30 rail pass, but it's a 26 to 30. Never mind.
See, not even that's great. Like, anyway, I'm okay. I'm playing Sandfire, who is a halfling bard who tends to remember she is a bard. Usually, most weeks.
Can I point out I'm going to kill Neve's character tonight?
Whoa!
Again.
Birthday treat.
Complaining about turning 25. You know I turned 40 this year, so you can just kiss my fat hairy ass.
Do I get a level?
Are you pretty talented
Rob
my
will
head,
do it
Kirk?
for a level.
Whoever
I'm
kills
not
Neve
picky.
gets a level.
Yes, PvP session.
Can I come back as an artificer?
Sure. I'll let you know when I run a game where artificers are allowed. Okay. Josh, how are you doing? Who are you playing?
Hey, yeah, I've had a good little week actually. Like work was actually fine. I thought like I had bad anxiety at the start of the work week because I was like, I bet I forgot to do lots of stuff and my colleague was going to shout at me, and I remembered to do everything and she didn't shout at me, so that was nice. I've had a good week. We played D&D a bunch. I didn't give these fuckers a week off last week. We played Alien RPG, and I
It
traumatized
was
them all a little.
sick. It was so good.
And except for Kirk, who was chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, etc., etc.
Some people all upside the school when a couple of guys they're up to no good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like in the neighborhood.
Yep.
I got
Get
one
in a
little
fight.
fight. My mum got. I'm gonna stop.
Okay, cool, thanks. I appreciate that. And yeah, so I'm here tonight. I'm playing Artem Agatha, who is Baylor's brother. He is a swashbuckler rogue, mostly, with a single level of monk.
And a
Let's be
single
honest.
level of Mr. Steal Your Girl.
You're Baylor's babysitter.
Basically, yeah.
Seems legit.
I'm honestly the party's babysitter. I am the designated adult.
Yeah.
I like dive into large bodies of water for people and stuff. Like that's where I'm at.
They need a hero. Yeah, no. Right. So I'm doing pretty good this week. I took a week off last week. Sister-in-law was having her 40th, and we went glamping, and so we were out enjoying the world, staying up way too late, and I realized that the sun is a horrible thing when it never sets. But it's beautiful when you are looking out over the North Sea at 2:30 in the morning, watching the sunset, and then watching it rise at 4. And on that note, we're going to go deep into the ruined city of Omu, buried in the dark, hot, muggy jungle of Chult,
Is anyone else turned on?
to a little tiny basement with a senile old tabaxi who's throwing a dinner party after he tried to murder our group and they turned the table on him.
Kirk, if he straight up starts singing Be Our Guest, I will join in.
Be our guest!
Try the gray stuff. It's delicious.
That's it. I'm not playing anymore. We're gonna get me banned by singing every copyrighted song. In all honesty, we took 1 week off and I've forgotten all of my hotkeys for changing scenes. Shit.
Rudy, just the most professional.
Sometimes life be like that.
I don't even have hotkeys set up. I just press buttons. I alt tab out of every application I'm in. It's a fucking waste of time. You're doing better than me.
It's for changing my scenes on Streamlabs because sometimes, audio files change and different settings for different scenes. All right, so I've taken the internet over to the map with Roll20 just so they can see any dice rolls because there is no actual map for this. We are in a situation where you met a friendly bird fellow person, and y'all claimed a puzzle cube from a shrine after fighting some clay golems in combat. Found out that tactics are a lot more useful than just dumping into a tiny room. Made it out with y'all third puzzle cube. Y'all met a man who was buried under some rubble in a compound that had been ransacked. Found out that the Yuan-Ti attacked and that he was working with red wizards. And he knew Hugo, Z's ex-husband. And that the red wizards have 2 cubes. And then y'all crossed a log over the river where Bag of Nails started shooting you all, downed your Aarakocra cleric. Agatha jumped in, Artem jumped in to save Ilhak. Y'all started shooting back, holding attacks until y'all could see him pop up as he would hide between shots. And then he invited y'all for dinner after surrendering because y'all were apparently, better at killing him. And it had absolutely nothing to do with action economy. So he served up soup, and Baylor is chugging that down, while Ilhak's like, I'm not so sure about this, so no one else has. And that's currently where we are. So, my friends, it is getting late in the evening. Is there anything y'all would like to do?
Question, yeah. Because we have been cautious of Bag of Nails, have we had a short rest because we're not like trudging through the jungle or whatever, or is it too stressful to not have a short rest?
Y'all can have a short rest. That's fine.
Cool. Yeah. So me and Prue were on the roof.
Yeah, I think Artem had been up and discussed what was going on in Undercommon and then gone back into...
You didn't do it in Undercommon, you did it in my head. We just did it
we did it telepathically,
yeah.
right, for sure, yeah. And then I went back in and was like, stop eating the soup to Baylor, basically.
Yeah, you tell Baylor to stop eating the soup as he's, finished licking the last scraps of it out.
With his little cat tongue.
I did stop eating when my brother gave me the look. But I've still ate some. Probably too much, if I'm being honest.
You didn't get to the point where you reach for the bread to start mopping it up. Yeah. Didn't get to the bread stage.
But in fairness, I'll be straight with y'all. I trust Bag of Nails implicitly. I think he's a sound dude. From Baylor's perspective, I feel like people. I don't know why I've been told to stop eating the soup.
I'll say this to Z just because we're on the roof and Bag of Nails is downstairs. Do we just keep an eye on it overnight?
I think the plan is to potentially not sleep and then spring an attack if he chooses to spring one. I think we could do watches and get away with it. I think Artem intends not to sleep. Judging from Ilhak's disposition, she's not going to sleep either.
No,
but
she hasn't said anything recently. It's been very quiet.
Yes. I hope she's not ill. she's been extremely quiet, and usually she wants to stick her beak in wherever. By the way, Bria, if you're watching this on catch up, you don't. I really like Gilhack. I'm sorry.
Burrito, if you're watching this, turn it off. I don't need you seeing the secret things.
Ooh, true.
Audio only for Burrito.
So yeah, I think perhaps we take some watches and we sleep lightly, as it were. I'll be like lightly.
Let's hope the worst doesn't happen. But if the worst does happen, let's hope it's sooner rather than later, because the anxiety's giving me hella problems.
You don't need to be anxious. I'm here. I got you.
What, the anxiety of being in a room with a mental cat who could stab me at any point?
You've been hanging out with...
Sleep with Artem and Baylor in the same room.
No, like Z literally looks at you and is like, you sleep next to Baylor every night. Like,
okay, an insane cat I don't know.
Look, you sleep next to the wall and I'll sleep next to you.
Little spoon?
Yeah, you can be the little spoon, of course. Look at you. What are you, 3 foot tall?
3'2".
Okay, 3'2".
2
I know
inches
those
mean a lot.
2 inches. They're very important to you. I know they are.
Thank you for the hydrate, Tal.
I'll take
Yeah,
that.
Tal
back.
got that hydrate, but jokes on him. I've got cider, so.
Yeah, I've got a big can of Stella, mate.
I'm trying to be better with water. So every time someone says sip, I'm going down one of these marks. And I shouldn't have said that because Tal's just going to redeem like 8 of them.
Shit.
I have these little bottles left over from camping, and I'm tempted to just like load them up on my desk, and every time a hydrate's done, just kill one.
Jesus Christ, man! You'd spend more time pissing than DMing.
I'm practiced.
So,
I have a catheter. Yeah. Let's play D&D.
Fucking Rob's face.
Rob just is here for the tea and the shade.
Go to Kill Cajuns merch store where you can buy
branded catheters.
Crocodile branded catheter.
Crocodile skin catheters.
DM catheter.
You have day bags and night bags, guy.
Look, y'all don't know what's going on below this desk.
Up,
Jesus fucking okay, guys. Let's get back to D&D. There is a point.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, no. I think me and Samfire are done. So me and Samfire are probably going to head back downstairs and set up our bedrolls next to each other, all tucked in.
I go to give Z a hand up. It's just comical.
All right. So,
what's the so what's the deal with Bag of Nails then? Like, what's he doing? Is he like intently just fucking staring us down? Is he like being a busybody and sort of like wondering about the house? Is he kind of
he's
you know what I mean?
Playing gracious host. Mostly he's like cleaning up dishes and is very upset that people didn't want to eat his soup, and it pats Baylor on the back for being such a good, strong boy. Reminds me of my son. Yes. I miss him.
I'll do a big purr.
Okay, right.
What?
Well, you're probably not going to like the next words out of my mouth, Rob.
I'm definitely not. I'd like to point out, though, OC, hell is this guy shady as fuck? Like, but Baylor, woo!
So yeah, Artem realizing that rest is at a premium in the jungle, realizing that Ilhak's read on the guy that they shared is probably correct, knowing for a fact that they tried to kill us unannounced, Artem is going to wait for him to turn his back, and he's going to stab him in the back.
Cool.
Ooh, Artem!
I'm a rogue.
Right. So.
I don't know whether you want stealth or if you want sleight of hand or.
What I want to do, because this is definitely going to be a hostile environment, is I'm going to bring us to a blank page thing with some tokens. And actually, let me just grab your tokens and put them on the map. And we can just do it from there.
Because Kirk is currently doing Roll20 stuff, I just want to say to the lovely chat that I goofed around and pressed my to hit button like 10 times when I joined the game, and 3 of them were nat ones. So it's going well for me.
I mean, yeah. There were very little middle ranged rolls for you. Okay, so I'm going to stick y'all over here on the waterfall. I'm going to grab Bag of Nails token and put it on the token layer. And then I'm going to put up the turn order. I want everybody to roll initiative. And then we'll do things.
Oh yeah, there's my token. I couldn't see her for a sec. I always roll fine on initiative. Initiative's never a problem for me. It's literally everything else.
All right. Has everybody rolled their initiative? Everybody on the turn tracker? Nope. Baylor.
You're muted, Rob.
Nope.
I'm bloody muted. I've been talking for ages. Yeah, so I was trying. I was seeing if we had tokens, but I was like, we're not on like a map. We're on like the map. So I got confused. But I thought it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna stop talking.
Cool.
12.
All right. So, you're gonna wait for him to turn his back, and then, all right, cool.
Mechanically, the intention is to surprise him.
Yep, I got that.
So,
I actually want deception.
charisma is not super high, guys.
Okay. All right. Well, fortunately for you, whether or not he's surprised, you go in the initiative before he does. So, go ahead and make your attack.
Well, I guess I'll know, because the next question I'm going to ask you is advantage or no?
No.
No. Okay. Really? For sure. Cool.
All right, so...
Hang on a sec. Well, I've still got a bonus action. I don't think a 12 will hit him. I don't think his armor class is super high, if I remember rightly.
No, but a 12 does not hit.
I'm actually going to 2-weapon fight for the first time in my life, I think. And try my luck with the dagger.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That'll probably hit.
It hits.
It's not great, but it's something. 15 points of damage.
All right. All right. So...
Sorry, I'm trying to finish my kinetic cane. Is Zadie and Sunfire still outside?
Depends. Are you, like, waiting until closer to bedtime, or were you just when you came back in after talking with Z?
probably wasn't immediately after, but I don't think it was super long. It depends on how long. Basically, it depends on their intent, how long they were going to stay out there for. It's probably been about an hour.
I think the length of our conversation was the length of time we spent out there. So we're back in. We've set up our bedrolls. We're I don't know, doing our hair and wrapping it up for bed. You know, kind of vibes.
Okay, so yeah, everybody will be there.
I'll just move backwards so I'm out of his immediate melee.
All right.
Which I can do for free because I'm a swashbuckler.
Yep. So I think Bag of Nails, after seeing how the last combat played out and being much more intimately familiar with his home than you all, is going to, since you've moved out of threat range, use his feline agility and dash like a mofo out of this place. I'm just going to roll a thing real quick. Okay. Right. Aelor, your brother just attempted to stab Bag of Nails, and then Bag of Nails fled.
Baylor's going to stand up rather quickly. Where is Baganel's fleeing to?
Somewhere
At the door, I
outside.
presume.
Yeah.
Baylor's absolutely confused. But he knows his brother wouldn't do anything crazy for no good reason. So Baylor is going to attempt to grab Bag of Nails,
All right.
if possible.
So
Tackle him down or whatever it is.
all right. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Cool. Nat 20, 24.
Nice. Okay. Now roll me an acrobatics check.
$13.
Cool. All right. So your instincts are finally honed. And, you know, you have your feline agility as well. So you bounce up. The chair skids back. You see Bag of Nails start to head out the door. You hop over this table and start to chase him down. And as you walk out the door, you see him trying to tuck around the building, and you dash around. All right, go ahead and we're going to do a grapple check. So athletics.
Nat 20, yo, 27.
He literally cannot beat that. That sucks. Okay, all right. You have grappled Bag of Nails. You are rolling in the dirt.
Cool. I'm going to hold him as like close as I can, tight as I can, not let him go, and then just be like, brother, what the fuck are you doing?
All right. Z. Artem has stabbed Bag of Nails. Aelor ran outside.
Oh, okay. I'm going to just kind of roll my eyes and be like, here we go again. Pull out my longbow and kind of hop up into like, are there like window frames, like shuttered window frames?
Not really. Y'all are in a basement.
Rats! I forgot we were in a basement. You did say so, and I just did not put the jigsaw pieces together. I'm going to back towards whatever staircase there is out of here with my bow drawn and fire 2 shots at Bag of Nails. Whilst calling out like, well, I didn't expect this, Artem, but I suppose it is what it is. And yeah, I'm just gonna pew pew. I'm not gonna sharpshoot these, I'm just gonna roll them.
Okay.
Ding ding. A 28.
Okay.
And a 13.
28 hits.
And a 10 piercing damage on the 28.
Okay. All right. Was that you?
I might finish off with a, I'm very confused. And then that's the end of my go, yes.
All right. Sandfire.
So Artem stabs him, he runs out. Baylor follows, grapples him.
I mean,
Get
you
shot
can't
by
see
him.
that he's grappled or being shot because that's all outside. But
Okay,
yes.
well, yeah.
People are
Baylor
running
chased
out.
him. Z then chased him wielding a bow, and I know Z enough probably to know she's going to shoot him. And I'm just going to turn to Artem and just go, I really hope you know what you're doing, and I'm going to give Artem Bardic.
Thanks.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to actually retcon what I just said and just go, you're usually right, so let's hope this time you are as well. Just be a little bit less negative. And then I am going to trace up after C.
Okay. All right. Well, you're slightly less movement rate. You won't quite make it outside, but you'll be
I can
close enough.
Dash?
Yes, they're
Even with dash?
the cats used feline agility. They are
I was
outside.
chasing after Z.
Yes.
We're already.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
You. Z. Yeah. Trust me. It plays out this way.
Okay. No. I was going to stay
You're not
next to Z.
far off, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I was staying next to Z anyway. I don't want to get entangled in it.
Artem.
I'll move in feline agility as well to kind of put me on par with where I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of see my brother holding him. I'll look my brother in the eye. It is for the best. Just trust me. He means us ill.
What if he does not?
He says, no!
Definitely does.
I love you. I feed you. You're a family.
Exactly. Brother, come on.
I'm afraid. For the protection of the group, I cannot allow it.
I am also
What
very
are you doing?
confused! I shout with my -3 insight.
And if Baylor will allow me, I will make attacks on this guy.
Baylor doesn't get a choice. Are you making an attack or not?
Well, I will look to Baylor for the cue.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your action.
I'm hoping that Rob can give this as a free interaction over speech. So
Baylor trusts you, so he doesn't say anything, but he gives you a look that you'll be familiar with. That
Sure.
you know that. Sure, okay.
cool. And then I will hopefully not roll that one.
Bardic?
Oh shit, that's a good point. What's your bardic now? Is it
My
a D8?
Bardic is a D8.
Oh, yes. Josh. Yeah, that's not too bad.
17?
Yep, barely.
17 points of damage as well.
Okay.
Still going?
Yeah.
Drop the dagger. I mean, to be fair, actually, it makes absolutely no difference. I guess it gets because I'm a monk. I get to add my modifier the second time. So yeah, I'll drop the dagger in an arm strike.
Okay.
19, 9 points of damage.
Okay.
stab him with the sword and then just fucking elbow his head.
All right. Is that you done then?
Yes.
Realizing there's no way he's going to make it out of this, he looks at Baylor and says, I hope you enjoyed your last meal. And is going to attempt to stab you with disadvantage because he's grappled.
Baylor
Fucking
dies.
poison the stew.
It does 2,000 damage.
Yeah.
He's a
A
Tarask.
13 won't hit.
No, not a secret Tarask.
And neither
Why
will a
is this
10.
jelly wobbling so much?
Alright. Baylor.
Okay, I basically, I've still got him.
Mm-hmm.
I basically want to crush him.
Okay.
Sort of like crush his chest, crush his windpipe, and
Bear hug him to
essentially
death.
sort of bear hug him / break his neck / suffocate him to death kind of thing.
Okay.
Anything along those lines is
Brutal.
what Baylor's going to try and do,
That's far worse than being stabbed.
whilst maybe shedding a little tear.
I will say roll an unarmed attack at advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
24.
All right. I mean, he's a resilient old bastard. You have 2 attacks, right? So you can
I do, yeah.
roll another attack.
Just flat, that one.
Yeah, it don't matter. Right. So he is still clinging to life, but the light is fading. That makes sense. In other words, you didn't quite deal enough damage. All right.
I'll kind of like, I'll be sort of shedding a tear a little bit and just crushing him and just be like, shh, shh, shh.
You know that fucking scene in Avengers when like Iron Man is over the Hulk and he's like, gonna sleep, gonna sleep, gonna sleep, gonna sleep, gonna sleep.
Yeah, like that, but more like just horrible to watch for any people around. Are sort of like, oh my god, what the like he's sort of crying a little bit.
Oh.
All right. It's kind of like when you have to put down, your dog
Yeah,
because it's
like,
rabbit or something.
Fucking hate this shit.
Yeah.
Baylor is not having a nice time.
I am so sorry. I love you.
All right. So that's Baylor's turn. Z.
Z clicks her tongue and is like, rolls her eyes, shoots 2 arrows at the big bag of nails boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna sharpshoot at the first one.
Okay.
Who knows how well I'll roll? Hey, that's a 22.
Okay.
Let me roll some damage. Sorry, I didn't roll it properly in the thing. That is 21 points of damage
Cool.
on that arrow.
Bag of Nails takes his last breath as the arrow pierces his chest, and he does that whole coffee thing and the blood starts pouring out, and he's like,
Can I
I'm
make this one a
coming.
banishing arrow? Because I'm allowed to after the attack, whether I can decide when the arrow hits a creature.
sure.
Cool. Yeah, I'd like to make it a banishing arrow, and the reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to save Baylor having to look at this guy's dead body for like 6 seconds. It's only gonna last 6 seconds, but it's enough time for his brother to get in there and be like,
Move
Stop.
away.
Okay, so It's a charisma saving throw?
It is a charisma saving throw. I don't know if creatures can pass it when they're bleeding out, but they can certainly try, I'm sure.
Nope.
Yeah, his body vanishes, and I'm like, I've sent him to heaven. I've sent him to Celestia. Not believing my own lie.
All right.
With that, I will. I think I will. Like, my passive insight is reasonably high. Like, I think I'll probably get what's going on, and I will just like make moves and just go grab my brother and start like leading him away. If he'll move as I move him.
He won't. He wants to do something before he's taken away.
Sure thing.
Well, we're out of initiative now. Bag of Nails will appear again 6 seconds later. So.
Okay. So if that's like done, Baylor's going to sort of like gently put his body down. And go to sort of like prise open his mouth a little bit and like lift his lip up, and I'm gonna pull out one of his fangs.
Okay.
And keep it, and then I'll let my brother take me away.
All right.
I think. I know that happened quickly, brother, but I trust the other people's read on him. He was old and he was mad and he was going to murder us in our sleep.
I trust you, brother.
I'm sorry. And then I'll take him away. I will also like go ahead, like I think we need to double check. He said about last meal.
Yeah, how do I feel?
You feel fine.
Like, okay.
I think maybe, I don't know what Sandfire's magics do, but
I feel okay, brother.
You two are done crying. He has two best friends who are supposedly coming home soon, so we should get out of here. And I'm going back in and packing up my stuff. And I'm seeing if I can find his pot of poison to take with me as well, because that was some gnarly shit.
All right.
I'm sorry, you two. Please continue if you need to. Z was just being a cunt because she is some. Sorry, I don't know if I should say the C word on Twitch. I don't know how allowed it is on Twitch. I forget that it's the rude one because we're.
I mean, I think that's still allowed. There's just like other words that for some reason are banned, which, yeah.
I haven't got a notice about that word specifically, so
I
feel free.
Forget that it's, an American website and
they're horribly offended by that specific word. Yeah, I get it.
Sorry, I just know I cut you off when I didn't want to cut off RP if you want to choose some brother stuff. So I'm just quietly packing away my things, and while I do that, I'm going for a real life toilet. Goodbye, everybody.
A real life toilet.
A real life toilet. I mean, are there toilets in Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
Depends on where you are. Probably not in Naomi, but
there are outhouses, chamber pots.
There's a big fucking river.
Yeah, I will.
Just do that downstream, yeah.
Yeah, like
the other side of the Camp Baylor. That's our drinking water.
Oh, sorry.
You wanted to do something?
Yeah, sorry. Carry on, Josh, buddy.
Yeah, I will like ask like Sandfire or Ilhak. I know that obviously Tasha isn't here, so but like basically see if there is a way for them to give him like a once over, because I'm not entirely trusting that there is like that suit was not poisoned, because he'd made a big show about all of his like secret tabaxi poisons and stuff.
Could I make a medicine check with advantage?
Why would you have advantage?
Ilhak's helping me, but we don't want to roll off Ilhak's sheet.
Sure.
Nat 20, baby.
And a nat 1.
Oh.
That's weird. Where the fuck did that 1 come from?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So there's 6.
All right, 22.
You're forgetting Kirk doesn't do nat 20s outside of combat.
That's right, I don't.
Always forget that. But it's our best chance.
So you don't see any ill effects on Baylor. But examining the bowls of soup that the rest of you haven't eaten, there's an inconsistency to the liquid. It's almost like if you leave a soup sitting too long and part of it's chilled, how it starts to separate. It's doing that while it's still warm.
It's kind of like water on oil, almost like it floats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is not a good sign.
There's not much I can do apart from hope nothing happens, and if it does, give your brother the best chance. And then I just place my hand on his chest, and I'll cast Enhance Ability Bear's Endurance.
Okay.
Because if he has to make a con check, at least he gets advantage.
Gives him some temp hit points as well, which is kind of cool.
I have 7 temp hit points for 8 hours.
Z is a high int low whiz character, shuffles over with a full pack and is like, oh, just need an emulsifier. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it. Prod.
You wanted to look for poison? How long are you going to look?
Not to jump over like Prue or etc. But I would also like to give her the help action, because what I'd like to do is, while Sandfire and Ilhak are tending to my brother, I'm not looking for poison, but I'm looking for antidote, and it makes sense that they're kind of together. So I will give Z the help action to do that specific thing.
Okay. All right. Roll an investigation check.
Which person? Me?
Yeah, you were the one looking for the poison.
I wasn't intentionally looking for poison. I was just poking it. But I will accidentally stumble upon poison. That's fine.
I thought you said that you were
You
going to
said
go
you
look
were
for
going to
poison.
look for the poison because his poison was.
Did I?
Yes.
I didn't mean to. I literally didn't mean to. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Replay the VOD. Replay the VOD.
I got 13. I don't know. I'm just saying shit. I'm sorry. I came having drunk 1 whole beer. God. Insatiable. I know.
All right.
And that toilet did things to you. That sounded weirder than I'm.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see what spells Ilhak had prepared.
Here's hoping for lesser restoration.
Okay, cool. Y'all are boned. No, it's fine. All right. So if you want to search for an antidote, Artem, roll an investigation check.
All right. Dirty 20.
Okay. So during the course of y'all looking, there's gear throughout here. You could make like an explorer's pack out of it. There's a quiver of arrows and there's a gourd with a dark blackish blue liquid to it. But
that would strike me as the poison, honestly. Can I have a look at, like, could I take the arrows out of the quiver and look at the tips and see if any of them are dyed that cut, like, you know, if you pre-dipped his arrows?
they're just arrows.
Okay. I guess I'll take the gourd anyway. Until somebody can identify it, maybe. And I'll pass the arrows off to Zadie.
Is he may not have been. He may not have was a damn labeled, but is anything labelled, or is it just like flat out like not labelled?
No.
Even if it's labelled, different.
You have one of those label makers.
Label makers,
Yeah.
If
Just
I
an
mean, like,
infernal though.
so if Z wants to look over, or really if anybody looks over his body, on his belt, there's like a small container with like this oily substance, and that's probably the poison he was dipping his arrows in.
Yes, I would love to look for the poison. Thank you.
There's not much of it, but yeah.
So what? That gourd filled with like black nasty liquid.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to like unscrew the cap on that and like give it a sniff, is it like?
It doesn't smell like anything.
That does not strike me as a good thing. God, I love our fucking Discord sometimes, guys. I do. I truly do. I think the best thing
For the rest of the internet, Rob just posted Bag of Nails label maker in our tomb chat. And that's what has me laughing.
Yeah, just for context with that joke, it's a label maker that prints out somebody giving somebody else the finger. So
Pretty much.
I think we just need to keep an eye on Baylor. I don't know what this is, and I'll just shake the gourd. And I dare not give it to him without knowing what it is.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, this is 9-10 o'clock at night. Y'all going to stay here, move on, or?
I would actually. I know that Zadie's like, let's go, but I would actually argue the point that we stay.
Aye, other cats will just come and kill us.
Is there one entrance and exit that we know of at least?
Into the basement? Yes. Into the building above?
Into the basement.
My thought is
Really?
just that we're in a city. We could literally go 2 buildings over.
I mean, we could do if you wanted to. Yeah,
I
I don't know why I just thought that this was this one single building out in the middle of nowhere, but you're actually completely right, Prue. Like I am dumb.
Me and Z rocking our high int stats. Don't you worry. Yeah, no, I just think we should just pop in another building, just cause.
To be fair, also because of the like building consistency or whatever, like it stands a chance that if this building has a basement, then there is probably another building that was built in a similar style with a basement.
Yeah,
also.
I love that. Yes.
Like
Let's just go like
architectural consistency.
2 buildings over. It'll take us all of 10 minutes. And I will put this black oil in my inventory, please. Is there something I should add, Kirk?
Not yet.
Whoa! Okay, exciting.
Can't tell you
I
what
will
it is
wrap
yet.
it in a little waxed cloth or something, just in case it leaks on my shit.
Isn't yours like a little? Isn't it clear yours? And mine's black.
Oh, I thought mine was also black. I maybe just am crossing lots of wires today.
I'm gonna just add a custom item just to say that I've got it in my fucking thingy gourd of black.
Kirk, what does my little pot look like? Sorry.
So it's like literally it's basically, you know those like leather clip-on cell phone things that go in your dump?
Yeah.
It's like that, and it's just got this like oily
He was
salve
totally
on
a
it.
dad. We shouldn't have killed him. That's absolute dad energy right there. I'm
I mean, he
feeling
was
pretty
definitely
bad now.
he was definitely a dad, but his son was already dead. So really, we did him a favor.
Yeah, he did tell us a whole story. I had forgotten. I was quite giddy last episode. A bit more. I'm at least a bit more with it today, if a little incoherent. I'm putting phone case of poison ? As a custom item until we find out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I can do some defensive stuff, but I'm pretty worn.
I think maybe if you're
I'll give you a piggyback if you like.
maybe save your spells for the curing of wounds if you need it. I don't think that we are out of the woods yet. So yeah, we're gonna go camp in a building that is close to this place and hopefully has a basement also.
Mm-hmm.
And then just set camp and just Autumn will just fucking watch Baylor
Who
until
wants to
somebody
roll a
tells him not
D100?
to.
Before someone roll, just in case it's an encounter, I'm gonna
I will
cast
do it.
Go on,
alarm
Prue.
on the entrance of the basement.
You can do
As
that as a
alarm
ritual,
is
right?
being cast, let's go. Boom! 20, I think. That's what it rolled in my D&D Beyond. Does it come through to roll 20?
No.
Oh, damn.
No,
do you want me to
yeah.
roll it again, or do you want me to like screenshot it?
It's
or-
fine. 20?
It was a 20, yeah, bang
Okay,
on.
cool. In that case, you go into the building 2 buildings over and there's nothing there. So then you can cast the alarm and hunker down. All right. Is there anything else you're going to do tonight?
Other than like Autumn will keep vigil over Baylor. No.
Okay.
If that's like exhaustion, whatever, that's fine.
All right.
I will do that until somebody tells me not to do that, you know?
So here's my question for Neve. Air's endurance. What's the duration on that?
8 hours.
8 hours, non-concentration, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna double check, but
Enhance ability was concentration.
oh, it is. Yes, it is. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, it's an hour. I thought it was 8. Why
Yeah,
am I
it's an
thinking
hour.
8? It's an hour.
Okay. All right.
I think I'm reading a couple of spells, and I think I must have read one that said 8. Maybe it was tiny that I was reading.
All right. In that case, you all settle in to this building. Tuck away in the basement. You're relatively comfortable in your safety. I don't care whether or not you set watches. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's not going to affect anything. But at the stroke of midnight, I need Baylor to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is that
Straight roll.
Do we
Sure,
have?
that's fine.
Oh, do we not have the? Because it was already quite late by the time that the Bear's Endurance was cast, right?
10 o'clock.
Oh, right, sure, okay.
That's why I asked how long it lasts.
14?
Okay.
Too late now, but I should have said if he starts convulsing or anything, wake me up and get me.
Yeah, I mean, Artem is a wise person. Like,
I guess he would, being
yeah, for sure. Also
I'm a
knowing that you're
healer, but-
capable of magical healing, so.
Autumn's just going to be like, fuck it, he's dead, and just put me out my misery.
Baylor,
Hmm.
I assume you're going to try to sleep, right?
Oh,
Or are
yeah.
you staying up, right? So yes, you are sleeping. Your brother's watching over you.
Mm-hmm.
Artem, you're watching your brother, and you notice he's crying. Only, as you look, it's like red and black tears.
I'm not even fucking around. I'm just gonna go wake Samfire right up.
Baylor, you take 33 points of damage.
Sunfire, there
Really
is something
good.
wrong. There is
Oh,
something
yeah.
wrong.
I'd also like to point out I'm currently on 40 HP, and now I'm taking away 33 from that damage. So I'm just putting that out there because your boy wasn't healed after that mad fight because I took a lot of them poisoned arrows. If I remember
You had a short
rightly.
rest, though, so...
Oh, did we? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hang on. Let me.
I rush over as fast as my little legs can take me.
Mhm.
And I know don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. You have Bardic Inspiration, Rob, if you have to make another check in the next 10 minutes.
All right.
And then I'm going to cast... Are you back at... Have you done your hit dice, Rob? Or are you doing hit dice from your
Doing hit
recovery?
dice now because I didn't do that before. Cool. Okay, that's fine. Right. So that's what I got from the short rest, and then taking away that 33
What's your-
damage.
You can roll as many hit dice as you want, by the way. It's whether you would have taken one or not. I guess it's just honesty as a policy sort of thing. But...
Sure. Yeah. Like honestly, I've just done the one, so I'd keep that as
That's
it
fine.
is because I'm not aware and I don't want to take the piss just
Yeah,
because
yeah,
now
fair
I'm
enough.
kind of dying. So like it's fine.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
basically, you're level 7 now. So you have 7 hit dice that you can spend.
Sure.
6 for barbarian, 1 for fighter.
Yeah.
So that's what you could have spent during your recovery. So
Sure. That's fine. Just so I know in future, but like I didn't know when I did it, so it's all good.
All right. So,
We are level 6, aren't we?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I thought we were level 6.
so
Six.
I'm
Yes,
6,
okay.
yeah.
We're all
You're
6,
7 in
okay.
descent. That's why.
I mean, I'll take an extra level if you want. Okay, I don't mind.
I mean, not yet.
See if I live.
Not yet.
Maybe if you wake up in the morning, you're like,
Maybe.
yes.
So
Crying did wonders.
Suddenly
It's
I
my
feel
birthday.
very good.
the tears stream for a while, and then you realize that it's not really tears. He's literally like leaking blood and toxin from any pore on the body that will exude liquid. It's just most prevalent in the eyes.
He's almost like sweating it out as well, then a little bit.
It's better out than in. And I lay my hand back on his chest, and you all hear like faint drums from somewhere, and a glowing hand, like a glow appears around my hand, and I cast Cure Wounds at a 3rd level. Please don't die anymore, Rob. Wow.
That's not good from Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Oh
I mean,
dear.
I won't lie, y'all. Rob's already dead inside. Baylor, however, let's hope that's not the case.
So
Oh.
Oh, sorry, did I bring the mood down?
We've all got mental illness here. It's fine.
There is nothing else I can do.
Is that 10
I
heals?
have 10
is that?
health from a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Hey,
which
yo,
is-
it's better than now.
I know, but it's 3d8. 3d8
Oh.
plus
2
8.
of them were ones.
Damn, get good, Neve.
Fuck off.
So yeah, I will
Love you,
say
boo.
I will say this: it's a one and done poison. You're lucky.
So that is done. As in, it's done. Its damage.
It's
now,
run
and
its
that's
course.
Wow.
That's the thing about like this poison is that it only hits once, but there are no warning signs that you've done it. It's
Like
something that
arsenic.
happens at midnight. So you can ingest and ingest and ingest, and no one will be able to tell you're poisoned until you start bleeding at midnight.
Fucking what just did it?
So, I will now tell you that the gourd you have is 5 doses of Midnight Tears. Artem.
Wow, what an inventive name.
Well, all I had was the name. I created the description on my own.
Legit thing's cool though. That's cool.
So, for Z, you have 10 uses
Ooh.
of, we'll call it a catnip.
Catnip. Yeah, okay.
Gets the people going.
And I will post up the description
I will copy and paste it into the very page.
the poison for you.
Jesus fucking Christ. Are we saying it takes a minute to apply to 10 arrowheads, like your classic poisons and oils?
I am saying that they can be applied prior to shot. Just that's the whole point of the pouch, is that you just drag the arrow through it before you shoot.
Right. Free action to apply?
Yeah.
Great. I'm happy with that. If you give me any more actions to do, I don't mind as well. Feel free to rack on that if it turns out to be stupid.
It's 10 uses. I'll deal with it for 10 uses.
No.
You just need to.
One arrow doing 50 damage at a time seems like a lot to me.
You just need to, make sure that you're announcing before you take the shot.
Yeah,
whether
and
or
I
not
need to
you're
make
applying
sure
the
I
poison.
actually hit as well, which, is a struggle for me. I also wanted to ask, I'm sorry, we said we picked up arrows earlier. I just didn't note down how many arrows.
20.
I know I'm asking a bit late. Thank you very much.
All right. So the night will pass without further incident. You will all receive a long rest.
I will not. I've already put my point of exhaustion on.
You can take the point of exhaustion off unless you fail a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, cool. Right, well, let's see that first, I guess. My Conan's not good, so I'm just assuming that I'm failing it. Constitution saving throw. 11.
You're fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yes, I've done a bit of research into the whole not sleeping thing, and it's actually a Constitution saving throw. It starts off at a base 10 DC, as long as you're eating and drinking. If you don't eat and drink, then it gets really complicated. But yes, you can voluntarily stay up for a night, and it's a DC 10 Constitution saving throw before you receive that point of exhaustion.
Cool. Yeah. For sure I'm eating and drinking and stuff like that's. Like,
Yep.
I'm obviously only eating our rations or whatever, but yeah, I keep vigil over Baylor all night.
Yep. So, Baylor, when you wake up in the morning, your white fur is streaked with this crusted red staining. But you feel fine.
Is there any more soup in that pot?
Y'all are in a whole nother building now.
So yeah, Baylor's gonna either find some water or just a water skin or whatever, and because I imagine he doesn't know that there's that on him, but he probably feels a bit like he's sweated and all that sort of thing. So
stuff.
yeah, so
because it's literally like blood and toxin. Like you'll feel the crustiness.
Oh sure, okay, yeah.
You know how you wake up and you get eye crust, only you feel it on your whole face.
Yeah, that's fair. So he'll do that, find some water, and just sort of wash his face at least, and maybe sprinkle a bit in other places.
Yeah, I think Artem is literally waiting for him to come to. He's got water, he's found a receptacle of some description, he's already cooked a ration up and stuff and has a water skin ready, and as soon as his brother's awake he'll help him wash and give him food and drink.
Yeah, he's the brother. I feel bad.
I told you that stew is bad.
Sorry.
No, you are kind-hearted. It is one of the many reasons I love you.
No. Thank you for looking after me, brother. And
You just think Sandfire and Z also.
I will.
And Dilhak.
They are good friends. Hmm?
They are.
No. And like Baylor will sort of like realizing he can't really, it's uncomfortable to get up, or he feels a bit weak or whatever. Would sort of do his best and have a little drink and eat something slowly, and just probably feels worse than he perhaps looks. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Is everyone else in the room as well? Or
Yeah, I think everybody camped in the same room, right?
sure, that's fine. So if that is the case, then Baylor will sort of say to everyone, thank you, everyone, for taking care of me.
Z, who just woke up and did not get involved in the taking care of you at all, just gives you a double thumbs up. And then like awkwardly leaves the room because your brother is like washing you down and taking like really delicate, loving care of you. And Z is like, wow, there is so much intimacy in this room right now. I'm peacing out.
Who doesn't want to get involved in any of this and has two thumbs? This girl.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to do on this unbearably hot day, as it is 48 degrees Celsius?
We have puzzle cubes to find out.
Puzzle cube. Where are we roughly, Kirk? Or like, are we in like this area-ish?
Yeah, you're like in this building here.
Oh, we circled this thing as a shrine.
There we go.
It's literally right there. We might as well go and have a look, right?
There's also possibly one there.
Let's go check this one out because it's literally here, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I realize I'm doing a lot of talking today, so please shut me the fuck up if...
All right, so going to go explore this building here then, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Who wants to roll D100?
I'll bite the bullet. Oops. Probably should put that one there. 2.
Cool.
Wow, couldn't have been rolling for divine intervention, huh?
As you step into the building, there's nothing dangerous here. You explore, you start looking around, and it's like, y'all could explore the building thoroughly if you want, but there are none of the telltale signs that y'all have come to associate with the shrines.
Okay.
Shit. Now.
Yeah.
We've got this one to the north as well, that could be.
We'll try a look there.
Let's travel north.
So, as you start to travel north, you hear combat.
If we don't hear that drum music going down.
Fireball flings through the air as you crest this chunk of road and can see that this building here is a shrine. And in the courtyard are some red wizards and some other creatures. I'm going to go ahead and take y'all over to the map in case y'all want to get involved. I just need to grab some tokens real quick.
I see he's being subtle as ever.
What?
Not you, I'm talking to Zadie. I'm just going to assume dickheads over there.
Vampire pipe down.
Why?
Uh, Just for the record, Zadie, which one is Hugo so I don't stab him?
Can I tell which person is Hugo amongst all these people? I'm long-sighted,
Hold
so
on.
maybe.
He's the one with the floor on the head. His head on the floor.
Hold on.
Top
A
heavy.
lot.
What?
Random when you allow dice rolls to randomly determine certain things, it makes setting up situations difficult.
Yes.
So give me a moment while I do some stuff.
Do you want to, Kirk? Is this a good time for us to take our break? Because it's nearly 9.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Let's go ahead and we'll take a break. We'll be back in 15 minutes to find out what happens here. Yeah, hotkeys. I have those things. Bye. Hey,
Just
internet.
nibble my
We are
foreskin.
back, and I'm going to keep talking because I don't want to let them. Because break conversations get out of hand. I'm always afraid of going back live on this channel. Anyway, we
I'm
have
just so alone.
I'm gonna go clip
so
that.
alone.
I'm clipping that. That is going forever in the history books, gang. But just for us, as a little treat.
so
Good lord.
I have assembled a situation. I should probably grab your tokens because y'all need tokens too, apparently. Son of a bitch. Anyway, as we went to break, you were heading north of your current location, and there are sounds of combat. And as soon as I grab your tokens, I'm going to move y'all over and let y'all know what y'all see. Obviously, you have to realize that I can only put you so far away on this map, so y'all just have to deal with it. And realize that, yeah, limitations are a thing. So, let's move you all over this map. And as you approach, y'all are like 60 feet further than you are on this map. I assume you can all see. Yes?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
Yep.
was dark, but only because of the
Yep.
vision. Yeah.
We can see Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
So-
I can still
You
see.
can also see the golem chamber.
Should we delete
It's
our
probably
own
because y'all
token?
still have tokens up there.
I will delete my own token up there for you.
I got it.
Well,
Cool. Thanks.
I already did it because I'm a
I
I'm a
think the
nerd.
Golem Chamber was a euphemism,
It was to
but
succeed.
There you go. Now y'all are no longer in the golem chamber. And we can come back over to this fight. So, I have handouts. Like 17,000 NPCs. No handout here. Handouts here. Yes. No. Yes. Handout here. Make sure there isn't one here as well. There is one. Okay. All right. So, as you approach this scene, there are two wizards clad in red with bald heads and tattoos on their heads and face. Not that y'all can see their faces currently, but they're obviously wizards. Those are the ones between the two columns. There are some soldiers with them. That'd be these. And this token here is familiar to Z and Sandfire. They are facing some beings that are predominantly human. For the most part, they look like that. accompanying them,
That's sick, man. Yanti is so fucking cool. I love their design.
accompanying them are some of these.
He did not skip leg day.
Once again, Yanti, truly so cool.
Wait,
So
is there one I should be? Oh yeah, sorry.
let me just double check something real quick.
That yeah.
Do you auntie have
This
hands on
is-
backwards like?
This is weird.
No.
The hands on backwards.
No.
What am I
Why-
thinking of that has the hands on backwards?
Rock
Why is he
Socks
got a
Tiger Men.
fucking
Yeah, yeah,
man's
yeah, yeah.
torso? What is that about?
They're
So-
snake people, my guy.
So
Yeah, but like, he's like half and half. Shouldn't he
Yeah.
be all
Oh.
like a scaly
I can't
man?
tell if
Oh, my poor Rob. Those aren't even the most fucked up ones.
I can't even tell if it is Rob or Baylor saying all this.
Both. At
So-
least I'm completely furry, right? At least Baylor is a fucking cat through and through. Yeah. This is weird.
So, what I want to point out, because dynamic lighting is stopping y'all from seeing a couple things just because I needed it for positioning. You can see the two humanoid ones down here on the ground facing off with these soldiers. And you can see the snake guy over here, maybe, depending on where you are. But there's also another set of two humanoids and one snake-headed person on each side of the doorway here, but up on the top of the shrine. So all total, there's 6 of the humanoid looking ones and 3 of the snake looking ones. And they are currently engaged in a combat with the wizards and yeah, their crew. So up to y'all as to what y'all want to do.
OOC, do we just kind of wait and see who's winning and join the winning side, or do we help a side? I guess is the question.
Let's just hope they murder each other, really.
Yeah,
one that we really
that's
care
how
about,
I'm
so-
feeling, Neve. I feel the same.
There's no one down there we care about, so
Is there no one down there?
I am fully fine with honestly just letting these guys fight it out for the most part. Let them expend all of their resources, and then we are fresh from a long rest. All of our spells, all of our everything, all of our rages, all of our whatever, and then like we can just come in. We can basically just bully them off the cube if we need to.
Okay.
Like I think that's the smart thing to do.
So is that the game plan? Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna fucking observe and let them fucking kill
Yeah.
each other. And then I guess if Hugo begins to drop or whatever, we'll probably intervene
If
at that
someone
point.
directly starts to attack Hugo and it looks like he's not winning, I'm going to shoot whoever's attacking Hugo. That's the plan for me personally. Otherwise, I don't give a fuck about his comrades.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. So, I don't feel like having Mortal Kombat with myself, considering that's a lot of enemies.
Commit.
Yeah, we'll sit and listen.
Do the
to you
Yuan-Ti,
fighting this out.
do the Yuan-Ti outnumber the Red Wizard? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
So, counting Hugo, there is 7 on Team Red Wizard. There are 9 on Team Yuan-Ti.
I mean, also like Red Wizards suck.
we've been told Red Wizards are dicks, but then we've also been told that Yuan-Ti are slavers and stuff. and
Yeah, I
faces
mean,
and
I
stuff
think
like that.
basically I don't think anybody here is good, and yeah, I'm happy to let them fucking slug out. I don't think Arm cares that much.
All right.
They're not his party, so whatever. As soon as Zadie starts interacting with the fight, then I will probably start stepping in.
All right. So, what I want to do here is I want to basically since y'all have more reason to fight for the Red Wizards, because Hugo's there, I'm going to let y'all roll d20s for their side against d20s that I'm going to roll in secret for the Yuan-Ti to determine how this fight is swinging. And then y'all can let me know when y'all want to go in. So, who wants to roll the first d20?
Yeah, sure. Why
Rob
not?
will.
Go on, Rob. You do it, and I'll do the second one.
$12.
All right. So, the fireball launch from the Red Wizard is going to drop one of the Yuan-Ti up on the roof. Next.
Oh, 3. Womp that wizard.
Okay. So, roll me a d7.
2.
2. Okay. This guy, out of commission. Who's rolling next?
Which one was Hugo again? Sorry, Kirk. Was it this one?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
I gave him his own unique token.
I can only see like half the battlefield, so just checking it wasn't like the other side or something.
Yeah.
So,
I technically can't see him from where I'm stood.
he's literally on the other side of the pillar from you. All right. You want to roll, Josh?
Yeah, do it, Josh.
Wow. Okay. So I will say this Yuan-Ti bites the dust. Because as bad as a 5 is, it still beats a 4.
You know what I love about tabletop sometimes is just the imagery that it brings up. Like, there's a full-on fight going on right now, and these 5 random fuckers have just turned up, and we're just stood there watching, like, not doing anything.
I
Yeah.
like to think we're placing bets, we're having a bitch, we're having a good time.
Samfire's just got some popcorn there that she's
All right.
got to share.
So
Samfire's flicking popcorn at Hugo's head.
I believe Prue is...
Yes, I'm the last one.
Oh.
I won't do it in D&D this time. There we go. 14.
Okay.
No, did I kill my ex-husband with that roll?
So
R.I.P. babes.
the fireball from this wizard is a bit more effective, and we'll take out a Yuan-Ti human and a Yuan-Ti snake person on the left side of the door. Yeah. Most of the rolls have been fairly close. That's the first one where you have surpassed my roll by 10. Almost.
Wow. That is rare for me, so thank you for letting me know.
I'm rolling trash.
Yeah, I passed the curse on, finally.
All right.
I mean, to be fair, I literally needed bardic inspiration to be able to hit
Yes,
a
it's
guy
true.
that I tried to stab in the back. So,
All right. So far, the red wizards are overcoming these Yuan-Ti. Who wants to roll the next one? Because I'm going to keep rolling until one side's the victor.
cool. Hopefully, that'll kill a couple of road wizards as long as Kurt doesn't roll in that one.
Roll me a d6.
Hey, burrito.
Oi, burrito.
Make sure you're not watching the video, Burrito.
God damn.
All right. So, this mercenary fella is gonna bite the dust. Who's next?
I will roll.
Give it to me, baby.
3.
Yes. All right. Roll me 2d6. No,
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Roll me 2d5.
2d5. Oh my word! That's getting well specific.
That's the beauty of digital dice.
How you do it? Fuck knows. Probably
Slash
not. No,
R
fucked it up.
spaced. Yep, that's it. 5 and a
I didn't do
4.
it. Cool. There we go.
Alien,
9.
Alien calls for at some point that you roll a D66. That's one of the dice that game uses.
Yeah, that's some nonsense there, man.
So, the Yuan-Ti have definitely taken advantage because they've just killed both of the wizards. So now it's just Hugo and 2 thugs versus 5 Yuan-Ti.
I think at this point, like Artem kind of looks to Zadie and is like, "No,
Yeah, we should help him. He's an idiot.
okay."
Okay, so now we will move to initiative. I'm
Um,
going to pull up the turn tracker.
he is a fucking moron. So
I mean, I'll probably point out as well that Baylor's probably been stood there, sort of watching it, being like, "Are we gonna go? Are we no?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we?"
I think Artem probably
No,
just
okay.
has like
Like-
Baylor is considerably taller than Artem. I think he's like nearly a foot taller than Artem. And like Artem's probably just like standing there with his hand on his shoulder, and every time Baylor moves forward, he's like, no, he's like a you know, like when like you have toddlers on a rein. Like no.
Keep grabbing his
Not
tail.
yet. Not yet.
Zadina,
Brother.
yes, I think we probably should. He's an idiot, and then I just let him go.
Has everybody rolled initiative?
No, sorry.
Oh,
I was,
hell
Yes.
no.
I was
My
too busy.
bad.
I was
Yes,
too busy
Dad.
doing. I was too busy doing my bit. I'm afraid. Oh, fucking, I had 11. I fucking had 7 to
Fucking
initiative.
at 4.
Oh, them sweet jungly drums.
All right. So you're aware of the situation because I realized dynamic lighting is actually detrimental to y'all here. There is one humanoid Yuan-Ti up here.
Yep.
There is one humanoid Yuan-Ti and one snake humanoid, snake Yuan-Ti on the right side of the
And
thing.
what have been the methods of the attack as we've been watching these Yanti? Have they been magic?
So,
have they been melee?
The ones from up on top are shooting bows.
Sure.
Yeah. The 2 that were down here are wielding scimitars. In fact, I'll move that one and that one. All right, so everybody's rolled initiative. Then I will sort this. Please bear in mind that you are 60 foot further away than where you are currently.
So
Wow.
in actuality, we're probably like 80 feet from the fight. Then is that?
Yeah, more or less. That was some really bad rolls for initiative, y'all.
Yeah, I had fucking +7 to my initiative.
When the high initiative is Zadie or Zaidi at 15, that's bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
All right. Well, kind of fitting because she's giving the signal. Z, you're up first.
Yeah, which, like, I can't see Hugo that well from actually where I am. But this one is the one that's approaching closest, and I'm just going to attack this snake guy. I'm going to fire 2 arrows at him, just ordinary or sharpshooter. It's always such a tough call. Kurt.
Also, poison or no poison.
Yeah, I was going to go no poison to start with, because I've only got limited poison.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm going to say fuck it, I'm going to sharpshooter, even though he looks like he might be quite tough from those big biceps you sent us.
Let me thick, yeah.
He does look pretty thickums. An 18 and a 10.
So the 18 will hit, the 10 will not.
That's fine. 23 points of piercing damage from the first arrow. And as the arrow whistles out, I'm going to be like, Hugo, fall back, you fucking idiot. But with a grin on my face.
All right. Was that end your turn?
I'm going to potentially move. The problem is this a wall here? This thing I'm pinging?
Yes,
that's a wall,
that is
and
a
then
wall.
that's a pillar.
So where you are currently, y'all are on that elevated section of road, so you can technically shoot over those walls, specifically because you have sharpshooter.
I am absolutely staying here. And I will say to the others, like, I'll cover the back line, and then I'll stay there. I'm not moving. I have no bonus actions because I'm a fighter. I'm done.
All right. Cool.
The fact that you can shoot fucking 400 feet without penalty is truly
600
wild.
feet.
600 feet without penalty is wild. That is wild.
So...
Not sure it is broken, guys.
The guy you shot is going to move up and try to cut his way through this guy. Because I love having combat with myself. Wow. His first attack sucked, but his second one will hit. Alright. And coincidentally, that guy gets a chance to retaliate. I only have like 4 character sheets open, y'all. And I need to open a 5th. Both of his will hit. So... Alright, Artem. It is your turn.
Alright, brother, it's showtime. Let's go. And then I will move and I will feline agility to get myself 60 feet. And I'll cunning action to dash again. So I have like another 30 feet. And I will fucking move myself right next to this Yanti guy. And I will fucking stab him.
Alright.
Wow. Cool, Josh. You're running so good today.
Don't think that's
Josh,
gonna
I love you.
And then I will move 10 feet back because I made an melee attack against him. And I can do that as a swashbuckler because fancy footwork.
Yeah. Alright. Just want to double check here. The range.
I've only ever crit as Artem like twice in combat. I think I did like back-to-back crit as Artem, and then that's like the only time I've ever crit as Artem.
What happened to these characters when we made them? Roll20 was like, no, fuck you.
Specifically me and you, Pro. They were like, no.
Yeah.
We like sweet furballs. No.
You wasted your time on this earth as furbolgs, and we will punish you for it. Fuck.
So I think at this point there's really 4 targets. So I'll roll a d4 and see who is going to take this shot at. Cool. The new person. Dun-dun-dun. So, 21 to hit Artem.
Yep, that'll hit me.
You take 2 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And 7 points of poison.
To be fair, I think my brother's about to wade in and make that scimitar guy's life a bit more problematic than he probably anticipates. So I will uncanny dodge that to go down to 4 points of damage total.
Yep. All right. Baylor.
Yo, who the fuck are we attacking?
Yanti.
Cool. Right. So Baylor
snake people.
is literally jumping in to the middle of shit.
It helps inform you, Rob. This is the one that I'm fighting.
That's fine.
Can I point out,
Yeah, of course.
you don't have bonus actions for extra movement? So using your feline agility with your standard movement only gets you to where you were on the map. It will take an action for you to dash up into that combat.
Isn't his bonus? What's your base movement, Rob? Isn't it 40?
Yeah.
Oh, is your face 40? Okay, so that's 80.
Barbarian.
So, oh yeah, so that gets you right there. Very good.
I was gonna say, that's fine.
I keep forgetting barbarians have extra movement.
What I actually kind of really like about Artem and Baylor is that they're actually pretty much as fast as each other. Like,
Yeah, considering, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna run in there, rage, like make myself known, and be like, ah, and then just
All right.
punch a fucking snake in the face.
All right. That'll hit.
Dope. So that's, oh god, what is that? 10,
12.
12.
Is your rage bonus still 2?
I think so. Yeah,
oh,
plus 2.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
for my second attack, I'm gonna do exactly the same thing and try and punch him maybe a little bit lower.
All right.
You get an
Probably
extra
in
to
the-
your rage bonus until 9th level. That's brutal.
17.
That also hits.
Dope for 7 damage. So
Yep.
I'll run in there, rage, and then sort of punch him
So
high, probably round the chops, and then the second strike is going to come just at the abs.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, so that first shot, you punch him in the face and he feels it, and then you go for that lower blow on that second shot, and
Yeah.
you hit them rock hard abs, and he's just like, All right, is that you done?
That is me done, yeah.
All right, Sandfire.
I am going to. I'm within 120 feet, aren't I?
Yes.
Cool. I am going to Crown of Madness. That one.
Okay.
So I need to make a DC 14 whiz save.
Nice.
Awesome. So he is now controlled by me.
He's now cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
So like a fire crown like appears above his head, and like thorns appear and like jut into his skull. Don't worry, it's me.
Fucking love Crown of Madness.
I have a current madness. It's cool as shit.
Awesome. And then I'm going to. I'm just going to go forward 25 feet, but not even say anything to Z. I'm just going to go forward.
Okay, so 25 feet, 60. That's you're still 35 foot off the map.
I watch you on the like heavy lidded eyes, like, what's she gonna do?
Crown of Madness on Hugo. 'Cause fuck that guy.
Have you already
Probably.
considered it?
All right. So
Bonus action. And I'll shout at Baylor. You can punch at the abs. I believe in you. Have Bardic.
all right, is that you done?
That be me done.
All right. So I think this UNT's gonna step up here, take their 2 shots at the other guy, and epically fail that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 targets for this guy to shoot at now. Okay. All right. So. Da, 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 da. 19 hits. All right. So this guy's gonna take 11 points of damage. All right. Then. I think these are the only ones capable of making long-range shots. He's not stupid. So I think his shot is going to go at Z.
Fuck.
11 won't hit, but a 17?
Yeah, 17 hits.
Alright, so that will be 9 points of piercing and 3 points of poison for a total of 12.
Yeah. Got you. Done.
Alright.
Ow.
This guy's gonna fight the person in front of him. Both of those will hit. Alright. Let's see. How smart do I want Hugo to be? Oh, he's a chicken shit coward, so he's be like, excuse me, pardon me, coming through, thank you, bye-bye. Oh, Z! And then he will start running towards Z.
My king!
Let me just... Yeah.
Artem just sees this guy peace out and he's just like, oh boy.
Z! It's your turn. Hugo's is still about 20 feet in front of you.
Yeah, I'm ignoring Hugo. I'm shooting at the guy, not the Crown of Madness guy, because I've seen his crown pop up on his head. Instead, I'm shooting at this lovely, friendly-looking woman over here.
What about the guy that's up on the roof that shot you?
Oh, he was up on the roof, the guy that shot me. Sorry,
Yes.
I got very confused for a second. Thought the guy who was Crown of Madness shot me, and then I didn't piece that together. That was very silly of me. Yeah, roof guy, 100%. 2 arrows to roof guy. I'm gonna sharpshoot at them. Fuck it. And I'm gonna be like, maybe he'll like a taste of his own medicine, and I will dip both of them, and I will use up 2 uses of the thing.
Okay.
1, 2. Go on. Oh, for fuck's sake. One of them is definitely not going to hit, and then the other one
The
is...
second one will hit.
Great. So the second one is 20 points of piercing damage, and if this works, who knows though, they are snakes. Prudence's better judgment says it probably won't, but you know, ZZ.
I got a feeling that
17
snake people are probably
poison?
immune to poison.
That's
Yeah, me too. 20
piercing.
piercing, and then potentially 17 poison, but we'll see.
Shot him with an arrow.
I shot him with an arrow. Is there anything that reveals to me that potentially maybe it's not working?
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, figures. That's fine. I'm cool with that. It's a 9.
Yeah. He's up on a roof, like...
I honestly don't mind. It's
100 some
funny if
odd
I
feet
use
away.
up. It's fun. Honestly, it's funny if I use up my cool, really powerful poison in one fight because Z is not an observant person. That's fine by me. I designed this character. It's my own fucking fault.
All right.
That's my go-to.
Cool. Crown of Madness.
There's nothing I can do because he needs to take an attack before anything else, and there's no one in range for him.
Hit the mercenary. Why not?
There's Mercenary and Baylor for him to attack.
Yeah, I'll make sure he hits the mercenary then.
Okay, so he's
Might as
making
well
an
not
attack
waste your
versus
spell,
the
you know.
Mercenary. All right.
Mercenary probably doesn't know better. He's probably a bit busy not
What-
trying to get
what-
murdered by a snake.
What is the actual thing for Crown of Madness? Do you just choose their target? Can they only make one attack?
The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or none within its reach.
Okay. And he's crazy, so I think he's going to do crazy snake thing. and failed to hit the mercenary.
His jaw unhinged like a snake. Wait, hang on.
Yes. His jaw unhinges and he tries to bite the dude's face off. Yeah, that's him. I mean, he's crazy.
Can you make him move?
No, I can only make him attack, but I can choose his targets.
Sure.
So this is stop him in biting Baylor.
So, yeah, this...
Did you take your long rest?
Y'all should have done.
Rob, did you hit your long rest button earlier?
I did not.
You should probably do that
Probably should.
before you start taking some damage. So yes, both of those will hit Crazy Snake Guy. Does he remake saves if he takes damage, or is he just permanently crazy?
He can take it at the end of his turn.
Oh, so at the end of his turn, he got to make a save.
I must use my action to maintain control of the target or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of his turns. On a success, it ends.
Okay.
It's 14 wisdom.
Wow.
Double nat one for that dude.
Except it's a 19.
Oh, he's got...
It's a magical effect. He has advantage.
Stupid.
So he's not crazy anymore.
Is that just a permanent thing
Mm-hmm.
for him? Because he would have passed earlier? Oh, he wouldn't have. Didn't matter. He rolled a 2 and a 9. I thought he rolled higher than a 9.
Alright. Artem.
Alright, cool. I fucking ate shit just a minute ago, so... I'm gonna... shit. If he is not crazy... How fucked up is this, the snake man look? Is he
The
bloodied?
Malison is on death's door.
I kind of don't want to attack him. I think my brother's probably better off, because I deal a lot of damage if I hit. So I'm gonna come to like here, and I'm just gonna fucking stab at this guy.
Okay.
And fucking rolling that one again a bit. Oh no, cool. 24 for 17 points of damage.
Alright.
Unarmed strike is my bonus action.
Yep.
For another 8 points of damage.
Oof. Now that one looks like they're on death's door. Alright. Is that you done?
Yes, it has to. Would you allow me to swap my target, my unarmed strike, to the snake man, actually?
No.
No, cool, no worries then. Yeah, in which case that's me. I'm not going to move. Like, I can't do it without taking opportunity attacks. I'm an idiot.
Okay. So I think we're going to D4 this decision again, because the people up top don't really care which of you dies. Alright, so this shot's going to be at Baylor from a guy, one of the people up on the roof. But a 10 won't hit. Baylor.
Punching.
Yep, do the punching.
Once again. What I want to do is, because he seemed a little bit unaffected by these abs, right? What I want to do is like a bam in the abs.
Okay.
19.
That'll hit. And
13 damage.
you drop him with the first one.
Nice.
Please can't drop the other snake person.
Where is the other snake person? Is that the
It's next to me.
That one?
It's this one here.
Yeah, cool. So with that, I'll move over this way if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I've already rolled. So if 18 hits, if that's okay.
Yep.
But
And you
7
drop
damage.
that person too.
Nice.
Dope.
Thank you, buddy.
And you still have movement left if you want.
So there's still there's some guys up here, isn't there?
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're on top of the temple.
Yeah. Are there any? Are these stairs that I can
No.
fake?
No, it's,
No?
it's the door for the temple, dude.
Right. That's why I was just making sure.
You can climb as a tabaxi, remember? You have to climb
Yeah,
speed.
yeah. No, I know, but I've already used my action, so I'm expecting I can't climb in that action.
Climbing for Tabaxi is part of their movement.
It's just halved, isn't it?
You have a climb speed of 20.
You have a climb speed of 20. So
Sure,
that means
okay, cool.
if you you won't be able to climb this round because the way speed works, you have like a 40-foot movement, right?
Yeah.
But you can't take movement beyond what your thing is. So like if you climbed first, you could climb 20 and then you would still have 20 foot of walking movement.
Right.
But because you're moving first, you won't have any movement left for climbing because you'll have already moved beyond 20 feet. It's weird.
Okay. So the best I can do is get
Get
to
to
the
the
foot
building. Yeah.
of the right. Yeah, cool. I will do that.
Okay.
I will do that at the very least, and that is me.
All right. Sandfire.
I'm going to. There's one around here, isn't there? Ish.
There
dead.
was.
Oh, is it dead?
You
I
can't see,
it.
so you don't know.
Okay, I'm down there now. I'm gonna move down. Carry on 25 feet.
Okay.
Where I
So
was.
now you're almost on this map.
And
You're
then-
still 10 foot away from where you are.
I can see the one on the roof, can't I?
Yes. There's 3 on the roof. There's 1 over here and then 2 over here.
The one that Z shot.
Okay. That's
gonna
the one
cast
back here.
Magic missile at a 3rd level. Fuck it.
All right. Roll your damage.
What, 5 darts? I think.
At 3rd level? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 5 darts. $19 damage.
All right. He gets pelted with some magic missiles. What do your magic missiles look like?
They are just little like yellow orbs, really, like really little simple things.
Sandfire, do you like turn your hand like sideways to shoot them to pop them off? That's when we know you're being serious.
Yeah, like the way I love magic missile is like I spread my hand
Oh,
and it appears in the gaps of my fingers.
oh that's cool.
So like there's
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then shoot off.
I'm truly so surprised that you didn't say that they were little fucking drumsticks.
I mean, I was kind of imagining like her shooting magic missiles, and they're like little balls, and then right as they get to the person, they're just like.
Sunfire has a djembe. She doesn't have like a drumstick drum.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just like a
Anything
djembe.
else, Sandfire?
I take it I run past Hugo.
No, y'all are almost coming towards one another.
Okay, when he comes back, can I hold my free action when he comes back? I'm gonna shoulder check him. I know I'm tiny, so I'm gonna more leg check him, but you get what I mean.
Hip checking.
I will let it. I will let you attempt.
For flavour
I
and
have the
fun.
intention.
When there's the path crossing.
Yeah.
All right. But other than that, you're done.
It's that or I'll call him Patassa, but
That Yanti's dead. Well, there's nothing that says
Yeah,
you can't do
it's
both.
awesome.
So
that's
I got
time.
1, 2, 3, 3 basically easy shots. So let's see which one I want to hit. Number 3. So we're gonna shoot the thug. And hit the thug. Alright. This
Pro.
this guy over here is looking a bit hurt. Our friendly rooftop Malison is going to shoot Zadie again.
All right then, bring it on. Do your worst. No, don't actually do your worst, you fuck.
I take it back.
It's a good thing I don't have advantage.
Woo! Yeah.
So neither one of those will hit. I was like, them some bold words.
They were bold words, and I really regret it. And I'm sorry, Kirk. Please.
So I think seeing the wizards dead, and that y'all are fighting the snake people, I think being really hurt, this thug is going to disengage because they're not quite sure whether or not Artemis is going to try to kill him, and start to
I've made
flee.
some questionable decisions today, so yeah, good move.
All right, so Hugo is going to continue running towards Zaidi, see Sandfire, and do that whole lip curl of disgust. Go ahead and make a strength-based attack.
If you roll like an
Like
unarmed
an
strike,
unarmed
Neve,
strike, yeah.
Yeah.
Aw. So did he.
Hang on. I think there's a thing.
So you attempt to hip check him, and he already knows it's coming, and so he just reaches his hand down on top of your little head and pushes you away as he walks past.
Is it my face or my head?
Oh my
Your
God.
head, his hand literally wraps around the entire top of your head.
So I can't bite him.
Ooh, Neve.
He would.
And so then Hugo will now be standing at the base of Z, because she's still up on the higher road, and go, "My beautiful queen, you have come to save me. Oh, I'm so pleased."
Not your queen. Shut the fuck up.
I really hope Zadie just punches
Your
him. Just
turn.
my beautiful queen.
Yeah. I say, not your queen. Shut the fuck up. And I fire 2 arrows at the guy that fired arrows at me and missed. You know.
Okay.
They're going to be poisoned. They are not going to be sharpshooted because I've missed with sharpshooter attacks this round. 1, 2. A 20 and a 23.
They both hit.
So that is 24 points of piercing damage total, and I will roll 14d6, even though we are doubtful that this is doing anything. For another 41 points of damage if
So
he takes poison
This
damage.
snake guy, drops down onto a knee. But he ain't down.
Okay, I think at this point I have a what, 18 intelligence.
Yep.
I
You-
saw
you're-
this down Baylor before. There's no way that this
Yeah.
guy. So I'm gonna stop using poison.
Yep.
I'm gonna just under my breath be like, resistant to poison, snakes. I should have figured that one out. Damn it.
All right. Anything else?
I'm going to sidestep so that if Hugo wants to scramble up here, he can, but in that way that my body language is my back is slightly turned to him, ew, no.
Fair enough. All right. That guy's dead. This other thug hasn't taken a whole lot of damage, but then again, the people who were paying him are dead, so he looks at Artem and says, "Have fun," and pieces the fuck out. All right, Artem.
All right, brother. Let's go. Let's go. So I will move. I will move my 20 feet to here, or similar. Like, when I start there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, still 20 feet. So I go to the other side of my brother. I will bonus action dash and I climb onto the building.
Yep. So you are at the roof line.
Yeah. And I'll just fucking stab the first one I see. Which I'm guessing is probably this one over here.
So, if you're coming up right there by the door, when you get up, the first thing you see is a body. The only person still standing over there is actually 10 feet
The
away
other
from you.
side. I still have 10 feet of movement, or I think anyway. I think I've got more than that because I dashed.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved 20, and then however high the building
You have
is.
You have a 30-foot movement rate, right?
Yeah, so I've got 60 feet effectively because I dashed as a bonus action.
Okay. You need the dash to be able to use your climbing speed because you used up the 20 foot. You used 20 foot to get to the building, which meant you no longer had a climbing speed for that action. So
Yeah.
then the dash action is what allows you to use the climbing speed.
Sure. And then even though I have residual movement left over from...
It's a whole nother action. Yes, it's movement's weird like that. But
Well,
you do have 10, you still have 10 feet of movement left
Yes, so
from the dash action, which allows you to get up to them. So you
I
can
can
be
get to
up
that.
on the roof and get to them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do anyway, so
Yep.
that's fine.
Mhm.
So I'll just fucking stab it.
Yep. So make your attack.
19 points of damage.
Yeah.
That's me.
That looks like it hurt a bit. All right. I think with you coming up on the roof, this Yuan-Ti from the other side is going to shoot at Artem.
Oh, I thought there was only one up here.
There's one on this side of the door, and then there are two on this side of the door.
Oh, I thought you said that as I got up there, the only person up there was that one guy.
On this side of the door.
Sure.
These people are actually like 30 feet away from you, or 20 feet away from you, so you wouldn't have been able to reach them.
Reach them anyway. Okay, cool. Whatever.
All right.
Oi, Lady Meg with the raiding party.
Hey, Maggie.
Hello, Maggie.
Welcome.
I love you. You're so
Actually,
beautiful.
Sweet
You're
angel
gorgeous.
Maggie.
One.
We love Maggie.
So I
I hope
think
Stardew Valley was good. Meg.
they're actually going to drop their sharp bow, pull out their scimitar, so they can make 2 attacks against you.
Oh, God.
With advantage because flanking.
Another of them will hit me.
Yeah. They're really bad. All right, Baylor. So,
Like, that critical roll animation is like of bow dodging that person's attacks like that. It's like fully that.
so now, yes, you can use your climbing speed to climb up to the roof, and you'll have leftover movement to engage. So when you get up to the top, I'm going to just move these people down here. That way we're not doing combat through a dynamic lighting layer.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to move
I'll
you.
put myself back down.
Yeah, I'm actually going to move you back down here and then move this guy. So this is basically the situation when you get up onto the roof. Your brother is being flanked by these 2 humanoid looking ones. And then this guy who has the snake head is down on one knee. Has a crap ton of arrows sticking in him.
What's the... he was shooting arrows, was he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They all were, technically.
Yeah, okay. Does he... Just sort of trying to assess the situation, like, in terms of danger, does he look... Obviously, he's down on one knee, but does he look like he's capable of, drawing?
I mean, it's D&D, so yes.
Okay.
Because you're
sure.
capable of fighting until you're unconscious.
Okay, sure. I've still got movement left, haven't
Yes,
I?
you still have 20 feet of movement, so you can.
Can I do one attack on this guy, then move?
Yes.
And then attack.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Right, so that's what I'll do then.
All right. Make your first attack. Such a wasted crit. Such a wasted crit. I mean, like, how do you want to do this? Because the guy had 3 hit points.
Sure. So I've literally like climbed up, seen this guy, like seen my brother, seen this guy, like just uppercutted this guy in the chin.
I mean, if you want, I'll let you flavor it like you saw him kneeling, and you could like just see him and just like fling him off the roof.
Yeah. So I've like uppercutted him like off the roof, sort of thing. Like he stood up and like just gone off the roof.
Full anime style.
Oh hell yeah!
One hell of a cell.
And then I've just run over, and
Right.
I'm a punch this one.
All right, you make that with advantage for flanking.
Dope.
Okay, that hits.
Cool. 23, and that's 9 damage, isn't it?
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right.
And that's me.
All right, Sandfire.
I am.
That.
Hugo's, back over there by Z. The brothers are fighting the last 2 remaining Yonti up on top of the roof.
I'm torn now because I've rolled Sandfire's wisdom checks and she didn't roll very well.
Oh, and the thugs are pissing off. They don't care.
Sandfire's just been shoved in the head and she doesn't like that.
You do you.
I'm gonna fucking fight Hugo. Hell yeah, let's go.
I'm just gonna turn and go, listen here, you fucking bastard. And I'm just gonna raise my hand and 4 dots appear. And I cast magic missile.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Let's go.
Do it.
Let's
Do it.
fucking go.
8,
Fucking
Third.
kill him!
Do it now.
11 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Wait! Unconscious,
Fucking
please.
kill this goddamn husband. Oh my god.
So I go, you fucking bastard. Raise my hand. I hope he kind of turns around at this point. And all 4 points just go eye, nose, and chin. Just because he loves his looks. So, bang, and like it just explodes and just burns his face.
Nice. I will actually, because that puts him at exactly 0. I'm going to make death saves for him.
Little fuck!
I'm going to actually go and use my movement and go backwards towards him.
That's fine. You don't quite get to him.
Fucking barbarian, guys. A fucking barbarian.
You fucking queen! And I mean that in the derogatory sense of you snippy bitch! No, I love it. I'm not actually mad at you at all. That is so fucking good.
This one here will drop their bow, pull out their scimitar, and make 2 attacks versus Artem.
I can't believe it. Sunfire,
Wow, one of them hits
Go.
for 6 points of slashing damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. That guy's actually dead, so I can take him off. Are y'all gonna bother with the thugs that are running away?
As long as they're not,
They are just running away.
yeah, fuck them. Yeah, whatever.
Alright, they'll come off of the initiative. And let me open up this character sheet here. Because it's time for Hugo.
Time
Make a
for
death save.
death saves. Natural one. Natural.
Okay, there is no
I
death save on this
mean,
character
don't-
sheet, so it's just a
In
D20.
fairness, don't we need information from this guy, seeing as he's here?
Yeah, you know.
Alrighty.
He died, he died.
First save.
Fuck.
Failure.
One polyhedral side away. Fully one polyhedral side away. That was.
I was typing something, so I just like glanced at the dice, and I thought I read it as one. I was like, yes.
Z. You know what's happened.
You know what's up.
Yeah, I
Fucking
just want to
shoot
ask
Sunfire.
how many Yuan-Ti is still up?
2.
2.
Two fighting the brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I step over Hugo's unconscious body.
He's still
like-
on the ground. Like he's.
Oh, he's still
remember,
down
you're
there.
up on the elevated section of road.
I'm going to fire 2 arrows at one of the like I can't see them because of dynamic lighting, but
Here, let me help
basically,
Can you see him now?
I actually can't see him now. But honestly, I don't mind too much because Baylor and from the descriptions, I know that Baylor and Artem have one surrounded and there's one on its own, right?
Mhm.
So the one that's on its own, I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna fire 3 arrows at not using action surge to do so, and not using not using the poison, but using sharpshooter.
Wouldn't
So
it give
these-
you 4 arrows?
It will give me 4. Wait and see. They all sucked. An 11 highest. I have a +10 to this. What? So all 3 miss.
All 3.
And all 3 miss because I'm fuming. I fire one down at Sandfire's feet. The final one, just at Sandfire's feet. And I just look her dead in the eye through my helmet. And I'm just like...
The creepy helmet.
Yeah, my fucking creepy as shit helmet. And I'm like, stop this. And that's all I say, firing an arrow at her feet. And that's what I was going to use my action surge for. I can't believe I missed 3 times. That's so embarrassing. I'm sorry, everyone.
All right.
I'm a
Artem.
fighter as well.
Fanfare of arrows comes flying past you.
It's just more of that fucking anime monk dodging, where I'm just like, sword.
Hit my body around the arrows.
Yeah, fully. It's like Looney Tunes just fucking shoots arrows around Artem. I'm gonna stab this one.
Okay.
Just in case I crit. I do not. For 21 points of damage.
Points of damage. Alright, they're looking really hurt.
And this one was already looking kind of hurt, right? So I'm just gonna fucking punch this one behind me.
Okay.
Really? Cool. Tight.
I mean, in all fairness, you're dodging like 4 blades plus some arrows.
Yeah. Managed to get
Here's
one
my
fucking
go.
counter attack in, swipe my elbow backwards, miss by a mile.
Alright.
Because I've made we're on the roof. Because I've made melee attacks, I get free disengage basically.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna. No, I won't. Trusting my brother will kill this one. So that's fine.
Alright. I mean, that was a lot of damage, so I think this one's going to try to take you out.
Is that the one in between me and Baylor?
Yeah.
It'll be at disadvantage because of Rob's ancestral guardians.
And advantage because of he's flanking, so straight roll.
Straight. Yeah. The 17 will hit,
Alright. So
which I will uncannily dodge.
Okay.
Because I've got my reaction back.
Alright, Baylor.
Are you going to kill it or not?
Ah!
Slashes me. Like, fuck.
Why do you think I'm here, brother?
It's with advantage.
Oh, dope. Thank God for that. Well, hopefully we'll find out. Oh, my bad.
That's all right.
So
'cause you
19.
get a second attack as well.
Oh, well, there you go.
So
So yeah.
you can try to get a
19
crit if you want.
for 11 damage. No, it's fine. We'll take that.
That's cool because the first attack actually drops it.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So you can move and attempt to make the attack on the second one, which would be a straight roll, which would be 26. So I'll take 8 damage off of it, assuming
Cool.
you do want to go attack the other one.
Oh well, yeah, absolutely.
Ah, there you are.
Hello.
All right, cool. It's still standing, but it's looking really hurt. And that's your turn.
Yep. Get me.
Sandfire.
Sandfire goes over to Hugo's body, leans down real close, like next to his ear, and just whispers, "That was for me, and this is for her." Put my hand on his chest, and I cast Cure Wounds.
You little shit. You little shit. I love you so much, Neve. What the fuck?
I thought Neve was fully gonna coup de grace him then. Honestly, like, just fucking stomp on his
So
That's
Lady
so
head.
good.
AD, come from my
Such a good
hand.
one-liner.
That was for me. This is for her. Fucking prick.
All right.
And I was punching.
Defibrillator.
Not hard enough to knock him out. Just
Well, yeah, because Cure Wounds is an action. You don't
I'm
have
getting the
another
feeling
action.
you're not a fan of this guy, Neve.
there's the words I want to say that I can't say on stream.
Cool. All right, that's your turn, I assume. Unless you're giving somebody bardic or something.
I'm just gonna look up to Z and just go, and just point at him and just go,
All right.
and just put myself on.
Last remaining. Let's see. Let me check. Okay. Fuck. The only chance in hell I have. Alright. Baylor. Wisdom saving throw, please.
$16.
Well, he's fucked. So he turns to you and he's like, "I really think you should leave." And you're like, "No."
Nah, mate.
Absolutely no, thank you, sir.
Well, in fairness, like Bella would be like, "Why?" What, like, was preparing to like just punch him again, like. Yo, you watch this be like full-on fucking Chamber of Secrets nonsense. Some fuck-off basilisk is gonna come out.
Yes.
Literally. There's like some ginger girl like lying on the floor.
Sandfire! After I fucking deck her!
You have
I
to
don't
get
have
on
that
one
high
knee
strength.
to do it, though.
Fuck. I don't know.
Kill us, Kirk. Do it. Do it.
Eh,
Meg says bring out the giant chess set.
Fucked up flying
After
keys.
me, I'll be a knight.
that's an action.
Kirk is like, how do I unfuck myself here? Because
Alright. Artem and Baylor make an attack of opportunity if y'all want. Because it's going to try to run.
hell fucking yeah.
No, Ron, you can't! Yes, Jack.
20 to hit, 7 points of damage.
Okay. Baylor, are you going to try to strike it?
Am I gonna try and what? Sorry.
Opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack?
Fuck it, yeah, why not? Your boy's all about that life. Let's fucking go.
Ah, sad.
Probs not. Probs not.
That actually hits.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
And is between the two of you literally just enough to drop this thing.
Rob, if you want to narrate something with me for how you want to do this, I think probably it's like he goes to run away and I catch their arm, leaving it enough for Baylor to just fucking push them off the building.
Yep. Over that.
Like,
yeah.
no.
Wow.
Okay.
Brotherhood. Never been more beautiful.
That ends combat.
Nice.
So
Fuck yeah, B's and G's.
um
And non-binary
we'll
P's.
be out of initiative. If there are some things y'all might like to do.
Are we out of initiative?
Okay.
I personally never PvP, so I don't need to be in initiative for whatever's about to happen. But if someone is gonna hit me, I mean, I guess. But I feel like I'm an instigator here. I'm not gonna hit anyone either. It's not my.
Oh my
preferred way to
god!
play
Arya
this.
So-
Taylor with the steel chair!
Alright, so I'll stick in initiative for you.
Oh god,
So-
he's broken in half.
It's the PvP you did not expect.
Hugo catches his breath and is like, "What the fuck?"
Can I do a flip down?
Yes.
Sweet flip down. Do I need to roll for it, or can I just
No.
do it?
You're not that high up.
Hell yeah, I've got a 20 dex. Of course I can. I like sit him up against the wall and hand him a water skin. And I'm just like staring daggers at Samfire the whole time. And I'm just like, Hugo, you sit here. I'm glad to see you again. And I like just clap him on the shoulder. It's very friendly. There's nothing romantic about it. And then I grab Sandfire like under the arm, like two gal pals linking arms, but very aggressively. And I like wheel her away. And through like gritted teeth, I'm like, "Excuse me, Sandfire, what the fuck was that?"
I assume you're letting yourself be dragged away.
Yeah. Sandfire's gonna look.
I will stop literally by this tree. I'm not going very far. Like,
You can tell she's quite angry. You've been with Sandfire long enough. No, she's quite upset and quite angry, and she just goes, "Misfire."
Fucking misfire.
misfire.
Roll deception.
I am an intelligence and I'm trained in the arcane. Can I just say that I know? I mean, okay, I'll let you do the deception roll. I'll let you do the deception roll. Maybe you'll get a nat 20.
No.
It seems legit. It just fell out of her.
Just roll it. Just roll it. I have a DC.
That spell that literally never misses.
That's why I wasn't.
Sarcasm,
actually-
I see.
Oh, it was sarcasm. And
Okay.
I'm like,
Even when it's
Misfire.
inappropriate.
misfire? Are you fucking kidding me? I know you don't like him, but you want to kill him?
Give me 1 second.
Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on. Samfire's just buffering, like repeating this message over and over.
Oh fuck! I can't.
I
can
got
do
it.
Fuck it. Thank you.
There you go.
Wow, fucking news off the game tonight, gang.
I don't have the button anymore. I can't press the
Hugo-
button to do it.
Hugo has shook his Neve.
He is fucked with Sandfire Underfoot for the last time. Because of him, I spent 6 months in jail. And he fucked with me for the one last time. I brought him back for you. Because I know you care about him. And I
Because
brought
of
him-
you, I nearly died when I was 15 years old. You don't see me putting a knife to your throat every time I see you, Sandfire. You have to let these things go.
I can't see you be with him again.
I
He
don't-
hurt you. And I can't let a person I cherish be hurt again.
Do you not think I remember that every time I look in a fucking mirror? I know that he hurt me, right? Every moment of my life, I know what Hugo did, but he is a gifted archaeologist, and we must respect the academic art form wherever we go. And You
He
say
kicks in doors and destroys statues and murals. That's not archaeology. That's just pillaging.
okay. Yes. I agree, actually. Yes. Oh, I like rub my face through my little helmet. You two do not make it easy for me to exist here. And I just throw my arm to the Omu and Cholt at large. Sunfire, I appreciate that you cherish me. And I don't know. I'm not intending this to be patronizing, but I was like gonna squat down and look at you on like eye level fully.
Sunfire's so used to it just because how tall you are.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. I just
Like-
didn't want you to be like, excuse me, that sounds rude as shit.
Sunfire's the kind of person to prefer to speak eye to someone.
Cool,
even
yeah,
if it means
and
that
I
she
will-
gets on a table.
Squat down at eye level and like take off my little helmet and like big horrible burned face revealed. Yeah, I'm just like, I appreciate that you cherish me, and I appreciate he has caused you a lot of pain. I don't think Hugo deserves to die.
He isn't just.
If one of those snake people had decided to fire 17 arrows into your back before you'd managed to pop that spell off, we would have 2 dead people, my 2 best friends in the entire world dead. So maybe don't make such rash decisions and think about the things you do before you do them, Sunfire. No matter how much you claim you don't like seeing me in pain. I'm a big girl. I can manage myself.
I acted rashly. I admit that. I shouldn't have cast that spell in that manner. You know I'm protective of you. And partially because of what happened, but partially because I care. And I'm very sorry that what could have happened. He doesn't deserve to be alive for what he's done. And not just to me, not just to you, but to history. I can't be around him because I don't know what I'll do. And I don't want you to see that side of me. That's my biggest regret with this incident. Not doing it. Not saving him. That you saw me exposed and vulnerable and angry like this. It's hard being around someone. I'm just going to take a second and like hold my tears. Someone you admire so much for them not to reciprocate. Now it's either we ask him the questions that we need to ask him and send him on his fucking way, and whatever happens in that jungle happens in that jungle. But he can't stay with the party because it's him or me.
What do you mean not reciprocate? I spend every waking hour with you. I spend every night with you. We share meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
I saw how you spoke to him when you first saw him today.
I told him he was a fucking moron because he is one.
You also called him your king.
Oh, see, did I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, you did.
What did I say to him?
You shouted, "My king."
Or no?
No,
It was
this is
something
the
along
very,
the
very
lines
start.
of, "My king, now shut the fuck and go stand over there," or something to that effect.
Well,
Um,
R.I.P.
OC, I rolled a perception check and I didn't do amazing, so I just heard that, and then I also rolled a wisdom check, which is kind of what set this all off.
I'm too lost in the sauce, guys.
Fucking 2-beer Peru. Let's go.
It's looking for the poison all over again.
I don't know what's happened tonight. My short-term memory is just fucked. But it's fine. Sorry, Neve, please go ahead.
I love you. Okay. And I can't see what you see him in.
Z rocks back on her heels and lets out like a long, low whistle through her teeth.
That's not what you want to hear after a declaration of love.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo! Z, not Z, fucking Sandfire, I'm Z. God,
I'm
you
Sandfire,
made me,
you're Z.
You made me all muddled. Goodness. Whew. I didn't realize that you felt this way. There is Sunfire. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Fuck. And Z gets to her feet and like starts pacing back and forth, and then for like a not very talkative person, she just starts like gabbling like, look, I said my king only because he's an idiot who only responds to positive words of affirmation. It didn't mean anything. There's nothing inside me that means that I like him, okay? Like, I don't like him. Like, he broke my heart. He burned my fucking body. Like, there's nothing about him that I find attractive or appealing. He's a moron, and he disrespects archaeology, and he disrespects history, and he disrespects me, and he disrespects you, and the fact he disrespects you is quite frankly disgusting to me. And I don't really know what to do with the fact that you love me. Like, whew, that's a lot to process. Like, did you see those snake people? I've never seen snake people like that before. Like, that is a lot of snake people.
Z. And I'm just going to stop her, clasp her hands.
Yes.
It's okay. I don't need an answer or a solution. You just asked how I felt, but it's all going to be okay. And that is going to give you a bardic, by the way, in case you need it in the next 10 minutes.
Thank you.
But it's like the same kind of magic that bardic is. So I thought it's mechanically makes sense to burn one. I just don't want you getting hurt again. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and I'm sorry. But my feelings are my feelings.
Please don't be sorry. I just don't have the capacity to process everything you have told me. But if you want me to make a choice, it's you every time, Sandfire. It will always be you. Fuck Hugo. And I say it loud enough that Hugo can hear it.
Well, don't fuck him. That's the entire point of this conversation, really.
Sunfire, I'm not going to fuck Hugo. Like, you can be assured of that.
He does not give off big dick energy.
He might not get it off, but you know, you don't know what he's hiding under those trousers of his. I'm joking. I'm sorry. Now is not the time to say something like that. No, I'm sorry. Sunfire, I really care about you. I don't have the capacity to say back to you all the things you've said to me. Just give me some time. I mean, look, Baylor and Artem are probably out there banging their heads together and falling off rooftops, and we should really go and see about that. Artem, I trust. Baylor,
I think he felt the bastard as a child.
Look, I'm really grateful you were honest with me. It took a lot more courage to say that than to go off into the wilds of Chult alone, to run into temples and fight clay golems and face the undead and watch our friends disappear off into the sunrise. Maybe not more, but equivalent levels. And if I could have anyone by my side, I'm just glad it's you.
Are you still like? Have you like knelt back down? You said
I'll kneel back. I'll kneel back down while I was talking.
For now, as an answer, that's enough. And then like, I just squeeze your hands, I kiss you on the cheek, and then I let go and I walk towards Hugo.
You kiss me on the burn side or the not burn side?
The non-burn side.
Ooh, interesting.
And then I walk towards Hugo.
I sigh, and then when
answers, please.
And then when your back is turned to me, I dash away some tears because he doesn't cry in front of people. Fuck that shit. And I put my helmet back on, and I come over to the gang. Well, over to you and Hugo. I don't know what the cats have been up to this whole time.
I was just letting that play out. But what I think Artem would have done is like you guys pull each other over to one side. Artem's got a very high perception, so he'd have probably seen like you guys having a conversation and Hugo not being watched. So he would have kind of brought his brother over if Baylor would have come with him. He's basically like squatting like next to Hugo. And he's got like a water skin in one hand that he's proffered to Hugo. And he's holding his sword in the other. He's like, drink up, friend, but we need to have a conversation, I think.
Okay.
I think we'll wait for Zeddy.
As I'm walking over...
Fuck Hugo! You hear from over there somewhere.
I wouldn't fuck Hugo.
Just flash like a little fucking like feline grin towards them. See my little fangs or whatever.
I'm gonna cast enhance ability Eagle Splendor on myself to give me advantage on all charisma checks. Considering I'm the charisma character, I'm probably going to be the one interrogating him.
Okay. All right. Anything Baylor wants to do in this time?
Oh.
Okay. All right. What y'all got for me? Let's go.
OC, what are we trying to establish from him? Because it's been 2
If he has puzzle cubes, did he get the puzzle cube from this thing? He was in possession of the ones that they have already gathered.
Who are these red wizards? Why?
And who are the red wizards? Yeah, for sure.
And probably a bit more about the Yontai if we can.
Yeah, so cubes first and foremost, does he have them? If he doesn't, who has them? Then who are the red wizards, who are the Yuan-Ti? Are the best 3 questions, I guess.
Cool. Listen, Hugo. I'm gonna level with you. These cubes you've been finding, quite dangerous. And we already have several. Do you have more?
I don't know. How many do you have?
I don't think that you're in a position to be a smartass.
Who's being the
I'm-
smartest? How can I know if I have more than her if I
many
don't know how many they have?
Just answer her question.
I am answering fucking question.
I
many
have
do we
3
have?
puzzle cubes. How many fucking
I have
puzzle
less
cubes
than
do you
that
have?
many.
Yeah, of course you do, because you're a fucking piece of shit. How many cubes do you have?
2.
Give them to me.
I don't have them. They do. And points at
They,
them.
the dead guys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like walk off and just go start searching the bodies while Sampai continues the interrogation.
Did you do this one?
No.
This too? Or did
Those
they attack
snake
you?
people attacked us.
So you've got 2. Well, we've now got 2 more. Then you went to this temple. You tried to loot it. I say loot very loosely with you. And the snake people attacked.
Yes.
Where do they come from?
The jungle? I don't know.
Okay, were they in the temple? Did they?
Look, we walked
Come
through.
behind you?
We were right here in the gate, and arrows and swords come flying.
They just appeared.
Yes.
That sounds like they were in the temple already, judging by, and like Artem will kind of like nod towards the temple, like judging by the positions that they were holding. I think maybe they were waiting for somebody, maybe us. I think maybe these guys wandered in before us.
What about your employers?
The
What do you know about
wizards?
them?
What about them?
What were their intention with the cubes?
I don't know. Open the door. Get into the tomb.
Can I insight him to see if he knows more than he's letting on?
Sure.
Ah, it's a wisdom check. Fuck, 10.
I mean, he's Hugo. He's never, been a bright cookie.
Okay. So, where did these wizards find you? Or did you find them?
We mutually stumbled across each other?
Here, in Omu?
No. Yes, it's complicated. It's a business relationship.
We have some time.
Do we?
My friend here, Artem, he has very, very long claws.
I am well aware, which is why I'm not sure we have time.
And I'm fairly sure you've never had a vasectomy.
I'm fairly sure you know I don't respond well to threats.
I think Sandfire this is the wrong line. Hugo, I am a neutral party in this, I suppose.
Maybe.
I'm not going to hurt you.
That's not what you said earlier.
No, I just said that I don't think it's particularly wise that you were to run, that's all. And I don't think it's wise to be a smartass either. Because I am more refined. He, and I will point at my brother, he hasn't got any patience whatsoever.
Yes, what do you want?
And I'd like to make that clear. That is not a threat. That is just the way that his brain works. He's kind of small. It's just the way it is.
I know people like that, and looks at Sandfire.
Wow.
So,
Rude.
Red Wizards.
Yes.
We have a mutual.
I compose it.
We have a friend that was chasing Red Wizards. We also found ruins over the bridge, an attack. There was a survivor. He said that he worked for Red Wizards.
Yes.
What do you know about that?
I know we had a camp, and these snake people, they attacked us one night.
Okay. We found him in the rubble. I'll kind of just like point at my ears, just be like, it's probably not for humans to hear, honestly. You probably never have found him.
So sad.
But that is not by the by. So what were the Red Wizards doing? You said about the tomb? What tomb?
The Tomb of the Nine Gods. Did you not get the story from fucking Orivix?
We did, but we did not quite learn significance of the tomb itself.
It's a tomb.
But this is an elaborate way to lock secrets away. Sure, fine. For you, money, that's a fairly obvious motivation. History, sure, you're an archaeologist. What about them? I'll kind of just like gesture my head at the Red Wizards. They do not seem typed interested in history or money.
They are not the most forthcoming, but my guess, it's a tomb of dead gods. There's probably magic.
Okay. Which would explain why it is so complicated to get in there. Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to offer? I am happy to send you on your way with a bag full of supplies.
I would like to see the inside of the tomb.
Didn't catch a lot of that conversation that Sanfar and Zedi have, but I don't think it is best if you travel with us.
Safe distance behind.
I don't think that is negotiable somehow.
I'll come back over at this point, I reckon. Have I found any cubes?
Yes, 2.
Nice.
I will let you know which ones
In the
bit.
chat and stuff, yeah, cool. And I'm gonna go over to my pack and uncork some Tej and be like, ugh. Do you want to share a drink with us, Hugo?
Yes,
Yeah.
drink would be nice.
Hey, I'll set up a campfire. You all get comfy. And I'm gonna start making it like a little bit more cozy rather than an intimidation, because it seems like he's gonna respond better if we make him comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'll pour everyone a little glass of Tej. It's my last Tej. Bye, everybody. No more honey mead for you.
That.
Do people mind if I have a word with him as well? I didn't want to drag this out way long. Cool. As we're all getting comfy, I'm just kind of like, look, Hugo, it's good to see you again, and I'm sorry for what Sandfire did. That was ridiculous.
I agree.
But the thing is, there are lots of secrets all over Chult. You know this, right?
Yes.
And Omu is my secret. Omu is what's going to put me in the history books. You get that, right? You've got the rest of Chult to explore.
You've also killed my financiers.
Well, what makes you think I can pay you? You know how much I earn.
I mean, why
I'd like
can't
to
we
point-
share credit?
I'd like to point out that
Your
we
name
did not-
first, obviously.
I'd like to point out that we did not kill the Red Wizards or the mercenaries. They died of their own accord.
You should have.
We only killed the Yonti.
Fair enough.
Look. Apparently, there is in need of whatever the Chilton equivalent of an olive branch is. Here. But Hugo, we can't keep you around. Like, we are in direct competition. It's bad for business.
Why do we have to compete? I will help you.
We have been competing for 5 years, Hugo.
The situation has changed, Z.
Some of them do. Some things are permanent.
Look, your name first, right? I just a tiny footnote for me. I just really want to see what's on the other side.
I'm sure you do. But there is a cleric and an old friend of yours hold out over at the temple of, whichever temple it was, we left them
It
at.
was
We
just
just
a
left them at the
courtyard.
old camp.
Yeah. And they will take you back to Port Nyanzaru, and you can tell people all about Omu if you want. But the tomb's mine. You go back to Volo, you go back to the academics, you preen your feathers, you show off. It's fine. Do what you do best.
We'll
But
find out about what's in the tomb.
the
when you read
secrets on the
Sanfire's paper.
the secrets on the Chult are mine and Sandfire's, and belong to my other 3 friends here. Face it, Hugo, you lost this one. And I just shrug and smile and drink my mead.
You were always the smart one, Z. Always.
It takes all of my energy to not say I know, but I nearly do it.
Very well. I will leave. Best of luck. Try not to die.
Same to you. Cheers. My drink with him. Clink. I make Sandfire cheers her drink with him.
I do, quite happily.
Ooh. She's changed her tune.
Hugo, one more thing. There are 2 other tabaxi in this city. They're not friendly. I'll just leave it at that.
Ominous.
Right. Well, I've shared the 2 puzzle cubes that you
Oh, wonderful.
recovered.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So, Hugo will take his stuff and head out.
As he's walking away, and once he's about 100 foot from us, Sandfire just raises her hand, and like an eye symbol appears, and then suddenly a depiction of the King of Feathers appears behind Hugo and just roars.
Fuck's sake. I'm not going to stop you, but.
What spell is that?
Major image.
That's a great use of a third level spell slot there.
Sandfire really hates this dude.
Wow, you really do. I thought you 2 were friends this whole time. I'm a fucking I mean, my insight is -3, so I'm not surprised.
Magic missile him again.
So,
I mean, honestly, it's the preference, right?
Same range.
I think Hugo will jump and then try to hide. Yep. Because that's what he does.
I'm going to shout behind him. There's other dangers as well. And then leave it at that.
Just fully yelling over the roar of a dinosaur. I'm here for it.
This would be after the dinosaur finishes his roar.
Hugo says, "You met him?
We killed him.
Good. He killed my last assistant."
I'm going to run after him and just hand him the journal of the last assistant. I think he deserves to have it.
Cool.
You already
He will
copied it, right?
thank you, and bow and make his way away.
Bye, Hughes.
Cool. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to stop tonight, and we can delve into this temple next
Spicy.
week. Yeah. So that was a session. Let's go ahead and do some outros and wrap this up. Josh, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet?
Yay! Thanks so much, Kirk. I really enjoyed that. This has been a lot of fun. It's been a great session. A lot of varied different activities happening. Was very good, and I enjoyed it very much. If you want to find me on the internet, I'm everywhere on the internet at Josh. I stream on Twitch, mostly video games, and I'm going to be doing some TTRPG campaign planning probably pretty soon. You can only find and when I stream, quite often I'm hanging out with Rob. So if you fancy seeing more of mine and Rob's shenanigans together, then twitch.tv/Josh. Something also a little bit different for today. Is that today I had a little announcement that I became the community manager for a little independent graphics design startup called StreamRocket that's launching soon. So if you want to go follow at StreamRocket, that'd be really dope.
Nice.
That'd be cool. You can find me. I will be tweeting from there and saying hello to people and promoting my friends' very cool graphics. So hit up StreamRocket.
Excellent.
And that's me.
Cool stuff. All right, Neve, how are you? Who are you? Where can we find you? The usual.
I really enjoyed it. I really like good. I like RP, and that RP felt good. I'm Neve. I exist basically on the Discord, and then that's about it for the most part at the moment, at least. If it's okay with Kirk, I'm actually going to promote a charity because it's Pride Month. So because it's Pride Month and I'm transgender, I'm going to share a charity that's very, very, very close to my heart, which is Mermaids, which basically supports anyone who's transgender really in the UK. They do fabulous work. They really helped me when I was coming out, and they really helped my parents, well, mine and Josh's parents, when I came out. So go check them out, and if you have anyone who's transgender and they're struggling a bit or has transgender connections, if that makes sense, like friends, family, whatever, point them to Mermaids. It's literally the best UK charity for transgender stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. All right. The Undead Gamer, who are you? How'd you enjoy the session, and where can we find you?
Well, hello, internet. I'm Rob, the Undead Gamer. I very much enjoyed today's session. Thank you very much, Kirk, and everyone for being fucking dope as fuck as always. Love you all. You can find me on the internet at the Undead Gamer, game without the E. That's on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, that sort of shit. I occasionally stream. Need to get better at it, but hey ho, there we go. That's the stuff. Like Josh said, me and him usually stream some shit. Want to try and do something this weekend, whether it's on my own or with Josh or with other people, whatever. So twitch.tv/theundeadgamer. Also go check out our monthly podcast, which goddamn we've not done in. Look, life's tough, man. Life is tough. And I'm aware that I've been lacking in content stuff, but my life has been weird the last year. So but everyone can relate to that. So yeah, but anyway, so we've got a monthly gaming podcast, the Undead Gamecast, which is found on most gaming podcasting platforms. So hopefully there'll be another episode of that coming out this month. Fingers crossed. Like E3's a thing, isn't it? This month. So there we are. But anyway, yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna stop talking.
All right, and last but not least, Prue. Who are you?
Hello.
How'd you enjoy this session? Where can we find you? That thing.
Hi, Kirk. Thank you for running a lovely session. That was a session that had a lot in. There was combat and roleplay and a little bit of running around exploring. I don't know. We always just get so much done in these sessions, and I really enjoy that. And yeah, it was wonderful, and it was really pleasant to spend a Friday evening with some people I really care about, and enjoy everybody's company. You all make me really happy. I'm glad to be here. I'm Prue. I'm Proopy Pants everywhere online. Basically, if you follow Proopy Pants, you'll find all the stuff I'm in. I'm in a lot of stuff. I'm on Chasing Tales RPG quite a bit, which is my home turf. It's where it all started. We play tabletop role-playing games. So if you like this, if you like other TTRPGs, come along. We recently played Alice is Missing. If you want to see that, it's a silent role-playing game, and you can watch us all text each other being confused teenagers. Also I do solo streams where I just chill out usually and chat with people, and it's all just very friendly and nice and pleasant in there. And then big announcement, I just launched with my friend Kat Elm a UK tabletop role-playing game newsletter, because as far as I'm aware, there's nothing quite like this. So basically, if you want UK tabletop role-playing game news, or you want to feature your own game releases, your own tabletop products, your own up-and-coming Kickstarters, your own actual plays, your own podcasts, whatever, you can come and submit stuff to us, and we will curate out, you know, the hottest, sexiest news for people to read. And yeah, that's the new big project that's on my horizon, which is cool and a lot. It got launched this week, and we've already had tons of submissions, which is really neat. So yeah, hopefully that's going to go well. Let's see how good I am at journalism. We'll find out. That's me. That's everything. I do a lot, but follow my personals basically if you want to keep up to date with everything.
All right. Well.
And join the Discord for Killer Cajun RPG if you want to keep up to date with this. We're all making jokes in there all the time. The meme game is strong.
Yeah, I'm so active it hurts.
Shut the fuck up, Rob.
Yeah, it does hurt how active you are. Anyway, I'm Kirk, Celtic Cajun. You can find me on Twitter at Celtic Cajun. Mostly the only thing you're going to get from me there is saying, hey, we're going live, or hey, there's a change to a thing. Usually all revolves around this show. You know what? That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to roll some credits and wish you all a good night, a good weekend, and a good following week. We will see you.
Is the start changing next week, Kirk?
Oh, yeah, we're going back to the 7 p.m. start next week. See, I'm really bad at
God,
this.
somebody remembered. Like,
Really,
Thanks, Steve.
literally
Really?
5 of us and only 1 of us remembered. So
really bad at this being a showrunner thing.
However, you can find shit like that on the Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Link it back.
And the Discord.
Yeah.
Which
Come
I
on out
didn't.
with us. We're all right.
I'm really bad at Discord too, because I just realized I didn't even post it going live on the Discord. Anywho, gonna roll some credits. Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Happy weekend. Bye, everybody.